Hey, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Splatoon 3 on the Nintendo Switch. As you can see by these little jellies rocking glow sticks on their domes, it's Splatfest, and it is a special one. We are less than a week away now, from the new Zelda game. And to celebrate, this is the Tricolor Triforce Battles here. I guess you could call it the Zelda Splatfest or the Triforce Splatfest, because it is Team Power versus Wisdom versus Courage. And I'm on Team Courage with Link. We're gonna see how this goes. Halftime report here. Let's see who's in the lead. I already know. There we go. By 2% above my team, but only, pretty narrow margin. Team Power is leading, so this is anyone's best. Alright, hey, how are we not in first? I forgot Big Man's voice for a sec. He looks so sad. I'd feel bad, but I don't want to. Team Shiver is ready to win. Not so fast. Team Frye, get ready to make a big push. The Tricolor Battles up next. Hey, don't give up, Team Big Man. It's not over yet. Is that motivating? He needs more courage. Oh, we had a game update. I cannot remember what... I think they just, added some different stuff with the Splatfest to prepare. But, we are getting another big update here in a matter of weeks. We should get some word about the sizzle season. The summer is almost here. I'm almost dreading it in a way because I do not have my catalog ready, but at the same time, I think it's for the best. We'll get new gear, we'll get a big run, we'll get other stuff. I don't need to finish my catalog. I'm in the bargaining stage of catalog brief. So, the big thing about the Splatfest, other than it is promoting Tears of the Kingdom, of course, is that it has our first totally unique Splatfest stage. I say that, but the background, it does take place somewhere near Scorch Gorge. So it's not completely unique, as you'll see. Let me check out there. Let's get into a better spot here. Using Zelda controls, of course, because we are transitioning games. Thought that was Marina for a second. Team Courage. Aww. Little cowardly dog. Can I see around your head? I'm sorry. It's funny that they put an NPC there when that is the best spot to view the performance. So we have Team Wisdom, Frye. The best way I could do this, honestly, is to actually change my controls. Oh, weird. So that we can get a stick control going. There we go. Here we are. This is what I usually do when I BRB. That way we don't get the shake of motion. They're on opposite sides now. So Wisdom is that beautiful blue with Frye. There's a kind of a cool dark purpley reddish pink with Shiver for Team Power. And then Big Man has a slight slimy hue of green for Team Courage. His headgear doesn't change. And we could run over to... Oh my goodness. How do some of you do this? No, I would get used to the stick, I guess, if I played it more often. Let's pop over to Inkopolis, because I want to see what's up with them. The Squid Sisters actually cycle through different color combos so that they represent two of them at once. Staff is having a ball. So yeah, right now they have Wisdom and... Well, I didn't want us to look at it. Right now, Wisdom and Power were represented until the map's updated. Let's see, there we go. Well now, at least Marie has more of an appropriate color for green. And they're playing a different song now, too, I think. And she's got the Wisdom blue, and then, yeah, I think the tower changes, too, but you'd think it would always be the third color, but I guess not. Fickle Zapfish. Okay, let's get into it. And grab my gear. Let's see. I think I'm going to start with my trusty Dually Squelchers, because they haven't really done me wrong in the past. This will be good. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. And then I do want to... adjusting back and forth from motion to not motion. Here, this is an even better one. He's wearing the gear. Alright, let's head in. I'm going to roll the shell out machine, and we'll get right into it. How's everyone enjoying the Splatfest so far? I want to check out the new map and get some Conch Shells. Oh, we got the rare title, 1 in a million chosen one. Perfect way to start the Splatfest. Even if we lose, we're a winner. Alright, that's the seasonal title. I feel like I can't not use it, right? Let me edit my splash tag here. Right now I have submersible fried chicken because I thought that was funny. It's a little close to my screen name. Out of options. Pretty good. Anyways, let's do 1 in a million chosen one. I don't know about that. How about 1 in a million bird? Alright, let's queue up here. One thing I would like to know, and you can maybe tell me if some of you out there have already experimented with this. We're gonna do with friends, open. Do you get the Splatfest catalog boost by working at Grizzco during the Splatfest? Because I'm very tempted. I'm supposed to be on vacation from Grizzco. I told you guys that last week when we did some normal battles. But I am extremely tempted to go see because it is a Sakai station with Ouroboros, and the Grizzco Splatana is the special Grizzco weapon. They did a wildcard rotation on a Splatfest weekend. How could they? I can't believe the developers. I guess it gives people options, but it's a little sad because I'm like, I love the Grizzco Splatana. I love Boris. He screams at us. And I love Sakai Station. It seems pretty good, other than I don't think Ouroboros is probably going to be that good comboed with the Grizzco Splatana, because you might just accidentally not be able to reach him. Anyways. You're the chosen one. Let's get into it. Got AJ, Octochew, and Valians with us. A couple members in there. Octochew/Charichu is extremely quick to get in these lobbies, so if you're Team Courage and you're going to join in, feel free, but just know you got to beat out Octochew. Now, something I wanted to bring up before and I forgot about from the last Splatfest. We're not on Umami Ruins, but this has a connection, believe me. There is a secret on this map that I don't think persists past the first Splatoon, where there's a haunted statue, basically. I might have used that too early. There's the equivalent of a haunted statue that will make weird noises on certain parts of the map. I don't know if it's even still here on the map in Splatoon 1, and then there is the developers, those little stinkers, put something else in Umami Ruins that you'd have to be very eagle-eyed or eagle-eared to notice. There's a statue that moves around on the Ruins map, and it hops around all over the place. It's really cool. I'll have to see if I can find a video for you guys to throw in the chat at some point. They're pushing in on us in a way that I don't like, especially because they have that ZF Splat Charger that I've heard pretty good. Sending curling bombs at us, doing all this stuff. They jumped over to the middle. Get that swig out of here. But yeah, there was a secret spooky statue, and I'm sure it's actually currently probably active again, since it is Splatfest. But because I don't think you can recon Splatfest maps, no one was really able to find it that easily. Where did that swig go? Everybody keeps trading, which is good. I mean, it's taking people down, but it's also what's going behind us. Booyahing. There we go. I missed it. Good way to take people out if they have that wall is just throw a bomb at it and it instantly detonates. But yeah, that haunted statue. If we get Umami Ruins, I don't think we're gonna have it, but it would be fun to see if we somehow manage to get the Umami in the rotation here. But anyways, the more important things, the Tricolor stage is special, even though it's set on Scorch Gorge. It is a Triforce inspired map, and that has some little Easter eggs and stuff to it as well. Oh, that was a little delayed. That was my first time getting taken out right at the end when they need me most. It does kind of look like Gerudo Valley. I think that was maybe the point. Somebody just mentioned in the chat. Get this out of here. I feel like we might be okay. Yeah, this guy in the chat mentioned that. That makes sense. Oh, did Ashley already find the thing I'm talking about? Yeah, the movie statue in Umami Ruin. It's really cool. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but we won on an unrelated or a related note. But yeah, thank you, Ashley. She popped that in the chat. So if you're watching this later, put the live chat on, the replay of the chat, and you can click on it. Okay, good warm-up, team. And we got a level right like that. Ashley saw it earlier. Okay, because that last Splatfest was when I saw people talking about that. The cryptid one. Perfect for the cryptid Splatfest. And yeah, I'm going to swap around so we get some more people in here. And of course I can roll the shell out machine. I like the color combos for this. RGB, always good. Jumbo Snipe Rider 5H user. I keep getting ones for chargers. It's like the game knows that I don't really like the Snipe Rider that much. Jumbo Bird could be pretty good. At least we get to see the blue in the lobby a little better. But yeah, these colors are really nice and distinct to me. I'm not sure how it is. They edited the colors and they edited the color lock mode, which they're slightly different. I'll show maybe that in a little while. But that was one of the things that I did see happened in the 3.1.1 patch. It's not a main reason to pick it, but I kinda noticed that like the power red and the blue wisdom stand out to me really well in a way that I think if I have an ink color that my eye tracks to better, it tends to be good if I'm against that team, because then I can hone in on targets. So we'll see how true that is. From what I've heard, power is a bit more popular than wisdom, and I think courage might be the most popular, so we'll see. We're going to do a couple of these, and then we will switch to Tricolor and see how the new map is. Scorch Gorge and Museum del Foncino. Okay, so those are the two. I like Museum. I feel it's one of the returning maps that has aged well. They didn't change it or destroy it too much. I need to read some of those developer interviews that came out since we streamed, but one of them, they did kind of respond to the hallway map complaints that some people have had about Splatoon 3 maps being a little too focused and narrow. And they said, you know, they designed the maps based on the specials and the weapons that are in the game. So maybe we have the new specials to blame. We can all blame the reef slider. No. Yeah, that's just kind of a thing that I think they got new map designers. We talked about that a little bit last time. People are very critical of the map style. It's fine. Wow, nice. Is that Kirby? I know they were posting clips of their sweet Ultra Stamp squishins earlier. Get that out of here. I'm the only one who can have a wave breaker. And here's somebody. Kirby's going in. Have one of those. Okay, there's a stamper. Oh! Ah! Couldn't swim away fast enough. That's okay, I don't have my swim speed hat. Alright. Getting the rust off. We did a little bit of normal multiplayer last week, and then I haven't played much. I've been really in Zelda mode. Oh, okay. At least I traded with Jard. Everyone's booyahing. They're booyahing my demise. It's this is the Zelda Splatfest. Booyah my demise. Sounds like there's some problems happening down there. Get out of here, you little zipper. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Okay, push in, folks. It seems like a good time to get some turf. Don't want to be too forceful. Okay, that's half the team again. Going up. Here we go. Yeah, we'll learn here pretty soon whether we're actually going to see much of Team Wisdom. if they are that unpopular. I see you back there. Keep the pressure up. Uh-oh. That tornado out of there. Or torpedo. There we go. We get up into their base right at the end and mess with them. Go, Kirby, go! Stamp them! Good job, team. Glad to see a lot of you on Courage. I know, yeah, some people were Power. I saw Kayla's on Wisdom. Good luck to everybody. Yeah, Kendo bringing up an interesting point. Like the specials, the maps don't have to be designed around things like bomb rushes anymore. So I'm a little worried about what happens if they repeat what happened with Splatoon 1 in Fresh Season, where they brought the Kraken back. What if we? I think we would see the Bubble Blower most likely. I really don't want to see Ink Armor, or yeah. There's some stuff about Splatoon 2 I think should stay in Splatoon 2. Now, if they want to bring the Ruins of Arc Polaris over, that is ideal. Oh, speaking of which, does anyone have any... I would like to get one Scorch Gorge match before we go to the Tricolors. But does anyone have any info about whether Salmon Run gets the catalog bonus? I almost don't want to know. Mad Walkeri with the 1 month early bird membership message. They said buff Brella. There you go. That's the one of the #1 complaints. The Brella got so nerfed into to the point where it could really could use a leg up again. Thank you, Mike Wazowski. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well in the scare business or whatever happened at the end of that. I think they changed it. They make kids laugh to generate power. Was that how it goes in Monsters Inc? I never saw Monsters University. Luigi, thank you for the super chat. I think it'd be wise if I headed to bed. Hashtag Team Wisdom. Thank you for being here, though. I appreciate you. If you're on Team Wisdom, take it easy. It is wise to get a full 8 hours or more if you need it. Bubbler from Splatoon 1 coming back would be interesting. Cyber Robert. Yeah, I don't know about that. Because what do we have the Kraken a little bit. The Kraken and the Bubbler obviously coexisted. We have the big Bubbler, so yeah, I guess I don't see the normal Bubbler coming back anytime soon because Big Bubbler kind of took its place a little bit. I like the being able to use the Bubbler if you're in the right spot. I don't really like the Ink Armor where everybody gets the armor and it can just be so overpowered, or like when the specials... That's a super jump. I was like, who's jumping on me? When the specials kind of dictate the whole flow of the map, I'm not a huge fan of that. How did they... Okay. I really thought that I had a little more life in me, but I guess that's the 96. I felt like I got sniped there. That's a sprinkler. But yeah, I'm one who... I like the specials. They're fun. They give you a nice change of pace and a good feeling of being powered up, you know. But I do think they are... The Kraken's going around here somewhere. They're trying to help me out, but I can't get out of here. Yeah. I feel like the specials can be a little frustrating if everything revolves around just getting your special, and that's the thing that dictates how the game is played. And I think we saw a little bit of that in this early on with Tenta missiles. They kind of were a bit of a nuisance until they did some adjustments to them. I'm happy that they're obviously going to balance the game for another year and a half, so I feel like we're struggling on this one, but we're trying. Where did they go? I just saw them there and then they jumped down. There we go, I got somebody. Nice. I feel like somebody just snuffed out a crack in there. Good, good, good. Not to distract you, but booyah. Booyah, team. They were really pushing us back to the point where I was worried they were going to spawn camp us there. Let's watch out for the bubbler. Someone down there. Good, good, good. Try to get my special one last time for the ending here. I don't want to get bubbled at the end. Get him. Nice. 2-for-1 deal. Feel like we have enough control here where I think we're okay. Okay, Kailani, thank you so much. The 1-month membership message for being an early bird. They said 6 days left for Tears of the Kingdom. That was my editorial note. And happy Zelda Fest. Good luck to all teams. I was gonna say, what Zelda? Is there? Yeah, the Splatfest is technically a Zelda Fest. I thought you were talking about some sort of Zelda marathon. But yeah, I am both a little, not dreading, but a little, it's not the same thing as the catalog. I am a little anxious for the launch of Tears of the Kingdom, but I am extremely excited. I think I got maybe 2 more Breath of the Wild streams, and we'll be good on that end. I've been doing extra long streams, and still trying my best to keep up with everything else. I don't know why I keep running. I gotta wait till I actually level up, and then I can use the shell out machine. Okay, should we try? Let's try a tricolor, folks. Try the tricolor Triforce battle. Okay, not pro. Tricolor battle with friends. Let's do it. Now, I've heard this is a very open stage. You're very vulnerable to long-range weapons, but it seems like you won't get snuck up on as easy. I guess that's one thing. Oops. Kirby's gonna try to get one more in here. Good comeback, folks. Okay, thank you, Ashley. I went back and I was like, I know Ashley's... No one's got me. Ashley's got me with the info. She says she doesn't know anything about, yeah, Salmon Run getting catalog bonus. We could dip in there and just see, but honestly, I don't know if we need to focus on that. Tonight, it's about the Zelda Fest. Okay. Oh, I forgot. In this... we only get one person with us when we do this, because we have to pair up with other people, depending on where we are here. So we're either going to get 2 more teammates if we are defending, or we're going at it alone with the other team. We'll see. I do appreciate that they changed. It took a few Splatfest, but we kind of found a good place, I think, for tricolors. Chari's octoing around here. Once again, I do think Zelda's a pretty good, if you use gyro to aim your arrows, it's pretty good sort of synergy with Splatoon, since I'm using the Pro Controller. It's not messing with me as much as switching between Pokemon and Zelda did, because that was such a similar game. Yeah, Tricolor is only 2-person for your team. We are attacking, and we are going against, yeah, the Defender. I saw Defender, and I was like, wait a sec. Okay, here we go. We're on the... You can tell which side is yours very easily, because it's got different glass colors. Oh, we got the... I love this. Yeah, I was going to say, we just got this last fest, right? This is such a good song. Fresh spring feeling. We're going against power. I feel like this would be very easy to accidentally... I thought I was out of the way. Be very easily mixed up with getting some friendly fire in, because we're so close to the other teams that we're trying to fight with. Not all that's getting through. I keep peppering them with a few hits, but it's not enough. There we go. Now, the thing I need to see with the Wave Breaker, is that going to reach up there? Wave Breaker doesn't always go up or down levels that well. I think I mentioned last time, but I didn't know for a while that you get... it's easier if you grab the Ultra Signal each time you put hands on it. It makes it a little easier to get it the next time. There we go. So now that I touched it, even though Dr. Pepper squished me, with this, that's a normal roller, it'll be easier for the next person to cap it. So you do want to try to compound your attacks on it, and eventually someone will, that's why it's like almost instant if you get enough people touching it to get it activated. It's kind of really tough for defenders, I feel like. I don't know. This is also weird because it doesn't seem like the defending team is split up in the same way as most Tricolor maps. Okay, I'm gonna let Wisdom get that. Or will I? Whoa, jeez. Okay, take that, Wisdom. Go for it. Yeah. Don't hit me. I let you get the signal. I think you do get better. It's encouraged to have you get the signal for your team, but of course it's trying to help each other out. Jeez. Running from everything. It's very tough to not target the your teammates with missiles. I don't blame them for that. Get that signal! Ah. I feel like that was really red until maybe the very end. This is an extremely small map, too. I think this is even smaller than Mahi Mahi. Yeah, look at, wow, red. They were pretty aggressive there. This might, I don't know, I will see if this is good or bad for defenders. It seems like it could be tough, but it also feels like there's very little room to get much of a push back against the defending team. I don't know, so far. I'm gonna hold my thoughts until we play a little more of it. I got overall splatter, so that's usually not a good sign. No. Alright. You have to be pretty aggressive. This is 10 Rotok. Okay. I'm gonna try to be I'm pretty defensive normally. So, I'll do one more with the dualies and then maybe we'll try a different weapon. I tend to not be... Oh! It looks like we got some people on Team Courage, according to Big Man. Is AJ one of my friends? Oh, I think, yeah, AJ we played with earlier, I think won a 10 times battle. Congrats, AJ. That's something I think they added within the last couple patches, that announcement that tells you when people are doing good. And if we do get a 10 times or 100 times or whatever, is it 100? You have to get at least a multi-times victory to go on the float and go hang out with Big Man, so, and the rest of Deep Cut. Or, ooh, I haven't tried it with the Squid Sisters. I don't think I got one of those multi-times battles last Splatfest. Yeah, Swag Blue reiterating a bit more clear what I was talking about. Yeah, touch it like 5, the Ultra Signal, touch it 5 or 6 times, and you will get it almost instantly after that. But yeah, that was something I just didn't quite realize for a while. It makes sense now that I'm looking back, where I'm like, man, especially when I was defending, I couldn't believe sometimes how fast people would cap the signal. It would be a little frustrating as a defender, but now it makes more sense. How's it going, Haley? We are trying this Triforce Tricolor map. Oh, so if you look in the center, past the glass, there is a little kind of recreation of where the Master Sword is pulled, the pedestal. You can see some grass in there, and it's nice and cheery. Rei Ayanami has the blue hair, perfect. And then in the background, there they are. I don't want to draw too much attention to them because it's going to throw the match if I do, but there is a little jelly that is... Oh, we're defending. Uh-oh, I should be getting in here a little more. There's a jelly that's playing an ocarina, which is so fun. Oh, there's... yeah, that's not good. The Hydra is gonna just eat our lunch. Because they can hit us from, like, anywhere back there. I feel like I should sneak in and try to bomb them or something. Throw a bunch of stuff at them. They're gonna easily shred that, but that's okay. Can at least distract them a little, because I feel like they're gonna be a big problem on a map this large. I wanted my drink. They moved to the other side, because I was harassing them there. That ink brush is going to respawn and get me at some point. Yep, let's be careful. I see him. There we go. Hydra has Booyah, which is crazy. It's so good. If you're good at it, it's good. But if you're good, you're good. And the Hydra is good. There we go. A lot easier when you're the defender, because you can just know everyone that you're allowed to shoot, you shoot. There's no worrying about who's on your team or not. Alright, so if we can hold the Hydra off, I think we can hold down the fort a little easier. There's a charger on the other team, I didn't even notice. I wasn't even looking at team power this whole time. Close. Ooh, I thought that was... Ah! It jumped up on the squishy and got me. Whatever those things are called. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped to them. They're spawn camping. Let's go. Ah! They got me. And they got the little thing over their name that I think that means you've won a multi-battle. I'm worried that we're not going to be able to get back from this here at the end if we're not careful. Watch that booyah! Ran out of ink. Wow, I can't believe I survived that. I guess it was the arrow spray. I'm jumping in at the last second! Let's get a look at the map! That is fun to do. Ooh, nice. Alright. Good job, Courage. It does seem like maybe my early opinion here is that maybe defending is easier. I would guess because respawn and the length to get to, like, you know, you get back to the center of the map pretty quickly compared to some of the others. I would not be surprised if some of the way these maps were designed was, not just this one, because this is obviously made fully for the Splatfest, but the other maps, I wonder if they were made smaller because if you're trying to try to stop the ultra signal, it's a little tougher when you can't get back in time, you know. Keep going, just thinking I'm gonna get kid on Christmas waiting to get my shell and roll that machine. Thank you so much, Ashley and Steven. They gifted a membership, and T-Man got it. Congrats, T-Man. Welcome to the early birds. I think you might have been part of that at one point. Let's see. Nope, this is your first time. I can tell how long people have been members for, even if they're gifted. Alright, we got Leona in here. DKD. I just realized, I don't think it's because of that, but do you share an account with someone because it's one person / one person? And they go by D in the chat, so I'm guessing. Yeah. Alright, we are attacking again, so let's see how this goes. We're going against Wisdom. Alright, blue ink all over. I do like, this almost looks like a concert, the way it's lit up at night. Because I think there's real venues that have concerts at night in, like, not quarries, but, like, in, I can't remember What type of word? A mesa or something like that, you know. There we go. Oh, I accidentally splatted Team Power, I just realized. I was like, yeah, I got somebody. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't say it because I didn't want to jinx it, but D constantly has connection issues and they disconnected almost immediately, so. Well, sorry about that. Oh, hold on a sec here. Larry with the 2-month early bird membership says, "How did you beat me again?" We finished up Pokemon recently, so if you didn't check that out, please do. We beat the end game, the League, and Area 0. Now that that's wrapped up, if you haven't been keeping up with other videos I mentioned, we are going to do Mario Kart Monday, for a Monday at least, instead of Pokemon Day. I'm going to finish up Breath of the Wild, and then the new game is out, and I'm going to spend a bit of time with Tears of the Kingdom, but we should still be doing Splatoon 2, or Splatoon 3, rather. I'll probably take a little Splatoon break, I'll be honest here, unless there's something that I have to come back to Splatoon for the weekend of Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom coming out. I will most likely not be having a splatter day, so this is the last splatter day for a couple weeks. Just 2, most likely. Everyone is so fast to get in here. I do feel that's the one part with Tricolor, is that I can only bring one of you into battle with me, and often it is Octochew because they're so quick. I think Pokemon Day has been laid to rest, but for now, we will go back to it once the... Okay, that's uninkable. We'll go back to Pokemon Day once the DLC comes out. I'll try to do some of the post-game with that, but for now... Well, we're defending. Okay. For now, it is finished. Give me at least a little sense of accomplishment of finishing a game. Alright, I can splat everybody. I'm allowed. Let's see where the best spot to throw my wave breaker is. Here we go. It's also hard to know which side I should be covering. If I should be on... I guess it depends where you spawn, right? Should I be covering the wisdom side or the power side? Going pretty well. No! Did we... No, that was somebody on power that could... That's why it was going so well. I was like, we're sitting comfortably on top of this Triforce. Because we lost somebody on Team Power. Gotta get in the Zelda zone, trademark, says Ashley. I've been in the Zelda zone for over a month now, and I'm ready to transition into the next level. I'm going one level deeper into the Zelda zone. It is nice getting a little break from Breath of the Wild, as much as I'm enjoying that. Let's do the tent attack. Yeah, I think a good thing for me to do if I have trouble switching weapons somewhat rapidly is to switch one element where I'm like, okay, or 2 elements. I'm switching the weapon and the special. And we have the same sub-weapon, so I can kind of gradually do my muscle memory adjustment. And then next time we'll maybe use something with the triple ink strike and not... Oh, Charchu got in again. Maybe we'll use the triple ink strike, but change the sub-weapon. The world is our conch shell, and I need those. I need more. I got the silver title from Fresh Season. I need more. Yeah. I'm glad I got that for once. I would like to get... I'm trying to think of what is like the ideal to get out of that. I guess the banner is cool. It's like a swordfish this time, right? I'm happy that I got the rare pull for once, though. My first one. If Kirby, you're almost done for the night, we'll try to get in a match with you before you shuffle off. You're attacking. Okay. Hopefully, ugly child. Hopefully the connection is nice and stable. I have to tell myself, alright, we're going against... Oh, so only the defending team has an uninkable part of their base like that. I didn't realize. I see you over there. That was close. I forgot forgot I had a triple ink strike and tried to throw a wave breaker down and ended up just shooting a bunch of ink strikes under my feet. That's why we're adjusting, folks. This team power is pushing in a way that I don't like. I wonder why the defending team is the only one with an uninkable spawn zone. Oh, I can't roll. Ah, jeez. And they got the thing over their name that says they're good at the game. I need to try to coordinate with my partner a little better than I have been. They're tossing their toxic... What's going on with Team Wisdom? Why are you guys focused on us so much? The adjustment period here for my Pentatech is real. Rolling all over the place. I can't get a beat on them. Or get almost any ink laid down before they just go in and get it. Does seem pretty easy for people to spawn camp on this map, unfortunately. Jeez. And they're just ninja squidding around. There we go. Alright. Push in a little bit. If we even can. Oh, they have a Hydra. I see the Hydra back there. Okay. There's like nowhere to hide here. Great. Where'd they go? Okay. Hydra is really a menace if you can't get through here. Ah! Almost got him. Poor ugly child, at least they're good at Splatoon. No. What a strange nickname that they... Yeah, they're embracing it, I guess. Oh, I see, yeah, so... The defenders, I think, yeah, maybe they knew in the balancing that the defenders were going to have a bit of an easier time, because T-Man mentioned that maybe they have uninkable in their base so that they have to push out more to get turf. That's like a good chunk of turf on such a small map that they can't control. Alright, Kirby. If you want to make a room, I'll join you. I don't know about this Tentatech. I know it's good, I just want some... I got used to that range. Let's go back to the well, this isn't great range, but let's go back to the tried and true Splash-o-matic here. Alright, Kirby, there you are. Let's go. Nozzle time. Kirby's been really into... Which nozzle nose is that? The dolphin one, the D one, right? L3... Is it? L3 is the short one. I always want to be like low and high instead of... I think of L3 for long, and I can't break that mental association. But that is the L3D, right? Oh, Kirby's gonna be stamping. Oh, Ultra Stamp. Okay, I was like, not Stamper. I think that Kirby's been working on an Ultra Stamp compilation from what I've seen in the Discord. If you're not in there, they've been using lots of stock cartoon sound effects. Good stuff. I got a little glimpse of it before. getting ready to stream. I'm gonna get some coffee before we get into this. Nope, we have no time. Got time for a swig or two, and we're getting in. It's still too warm. I made a fresh cup to give me energy. L3 light, H3 heavy. Okay, that's a good pneumatic. Octoling G-boy. Because one's just farther, but does the H3 actually have more power to it? Alright, I don't have to think about my ink as much with this weapon, so that's nice. See a power sneaking around. I should be paying more attention to what the enemy team has. Because, oh, I went in a bad spot there. Oh! I was gonna roll over him and I ran out of time. That's okay. Splooshomatic beats the Splashomatic. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, I keep looking at the chat when I have the time, but I'm not learning what weapons I'm going against. And that is pretty important to know, especially on such a small map. I need to know if I'm going up against a charger or a... Ooh, nice Kirby. Oh, I have burst bombs. What am I doing? I don't know why I thought I, once again, I changed my weapon and I haven't adapted. I played too much with the splash bombs and now back to burst. Okay, let's get up here and just go off on them. They're just waiting. There we go. There's a little more delay now, thanks to the nerf to the crab, but it wasn't enough to save them from my first bomb. There we go. Oh, okay, that was close. They're distracted with us down here. Ah! That was a trap. There was an opening, and then it filled up almost immediately. I'm starting to get the swing of it again. That counts as putting hands on it, right? It was like, that just immediately muffled. Speaking of silly sound effects. So many sub-weapons flying everywhere. Oh! I forgot that happens now. A lot of stuff got buffed to crab damage. I should have stayed back. One of which being the stamp. You can just kind of toss it at a crab and I think it instantly breaks the crab. This kills the crab. Trying to think what weapon I want to use that has a good... Because I want a little more range, maybe. I wasn't using the crab effectively because I was going in too much. Alright, I will read the chat, but I will also try to pay attention to what weapons I'm up against next time. A lot of things to keep in mind. Do you want to do another one, Kirby? That was a scary one. Nick asks, do I ever play Stardew? I haven't played it in a few years, but I enjoyed when I did. I did have a series of that. I did enjoy it. Let's see. Okay, Kirby's gonna do one more. I'm gonna quickly change weapons. Let's do some brushing. I haven't brushed around in a while. I mentioned wanting a little range, but I don't know. I feel like brush would be good on this map because you can rush in. Not as many places for me to hide, though, which might be a problem. And I completely forgot I need to change my Splatfest t-shirt ability. Alright, let's try it. I would love to do like a, if I ever went back to Stardew, try to do multiplayer. Veronica? Oh, Veronica. Not the fun. So we are attacking with power against, looks like Kraken, 2 Krakens, Krakons, and the new Squelcher. Or what is it called? That's Squelcher, right? Yeah. Alright, let's let this song power me up. I thought I saw them there. Oh, nope, nope, up! I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry! I thought that was blue moving in. Sorry, Team Power. Whoa! Where was I looking? Trying to find the Ocarina guy, I guess. Unintentionally there. Banked that off the side. Kirby. The power person's gonna get revenge. Ganondorf style. Be paying attention to how many people are alive on their team. Yeah, surprised we haven't. That's our first Kraken that we've seen. Nope, don't hit me. I'm green. Courage and power together, united. That's Squelcher's staying back. Got a little bit of the big man line in there. He does sing on this song, which is fun. I'm distracting! Ah. Yeah, they're keeping us away. Poor Kirby. Ah, jeez. They just waited under the ledge for me. Oh, that. Sure that. I think they were trying to power up. I was gonna say, I'm sure the beacons are helping them quite a bit. I don't need to worry about the beacon that much, honestly. I should be going for it. Ah, okay. Somebody get that! I feel like when the defending team is good, I almost never see the other attackers. They're just, like, dead all the time. That's alright. That's how it is. Kraken seems pretty good on this one. Good to know. Alright, Kirby. Is that it for you? Kirby's getting so many Ultra Stamps, but it's rough. Rough out there for a Squid Kid. We have a lot of series going on and a new game, so yeah, probably not going to get to Stardew anytime soon. I am also interested when the Haunted Chocolatier game comes out someday, how that's going to be, if that'll have multiplayer. Probably at some point, I would think it'll get added, because Stardew got so many updates. Okay, let me... Kirby's getting some special privileges here. What do I want to play? I keep thinking I'm gonna do one weapon and then I go around. Until I get my aim locked down a little more, maybe I will go with, this seems good. I'm gonna change my shirt. I think I'm gonna do a little refluxing, and then partway through the stream is usually when I start to get the swing of things a little bit, and then I'll switch to some more aim-intensive weapons, but I feel like I can at least help a little bit. This shouldn't be allowed, just sneaking around behind the Squid Sisters. Even the coffee shop jelly is bopping. What's happening, Mike? Haven't talked to him in a bit. A bloomin' steel. Just a bloomin' onion. I think this is the same price regardless of when you scrub it, right? Yeah, it's still 2,000. We have so much salmon fishing money, I shouldn't worry about it. Alright, and then I'm going to change the abilities on this. This is good and cheap during the Splatfest. I feel like Ink Saber, man, just can't go wrong with it. Oh, there we go. And then the tip that I always use is if you want to keep your chunks, it doesn't use that many during the Splatfest, but if you want to keep the chunks, always just throw something like Special Saver or something you don't care about on right as the Splatfest is ending. Alright, Kirby. Oh, that's Brian. If Kirby's not ready, we might join Brian. Okay, we're going to Brian. Also a night owl, I believe. Oh, wow, he's also going. He's ruler +2, so he's been playing a bit, but he's also going reflux. Let's see how this works. It seemed like it was going well for the double up on the Kraken that we just went up against, so we'll see. Yeah, Kirby and Brian are some of the first Night Owls. Tier 2 backers. This is counting as getting you guys in here. If you're Team Courage, let me know in the Discord in the Night Owls Roost, if you're a member and you want to get a game in, because that's one of the privileges of that tier. Otherwise, I will try to get random people in as well. There we got Big Swig, Butter Shot. I'm a little worried about the Nautilus. Yeah. Can this go up the slope, or is it going to get stuck? Oh, it goes up the slope pretty well, honestly. Okay. Oh, someone's in our base. There we go. Yeah, this is such... It's a lot more consistent to get splats because, you probably can't notice it, but they buffed the reflux significantly with its targeting, where there's not as much spread on when you charge, all 3 of your shots go into the reticle. And that's huge for this weapon. I feel like you can get a much easier, a much easier one shot. You don't have to like jump and do the shot as much anymore, so. Alright, well, we'll try again, Brian, but I'm wondering if some of our connection stuff is, if I'm not hosting. Let's see. Ashley's gonna sit out of the Splatfest. No worries, I don't blame you. I noticed, yeah, I go back and forth, but not that often. I play so much Salmon Run that it is kind of like a little jarring when I go back to normal battles. I still enjoy it, but I'm way more into Salmon Run. Oh, well, that was me disconnecting. Uh-oh. Alright, Brian's fighting for his life here. I'm gonna make a new room. I'm sorry, Brian. I didn't realize I was the one that got kicked. It does feel like I have a harder time if I'm not hosting, but in a room, I'm more often to drop. Who knows? Switch online. Speaking of dropping, D, let's hope the connection holds out. Amber just won a 10 times battle. Congratulations, Amber. I hope that was for Team Courage. If not, that's okay still. Okay, I have a coffee time. Got a big, large cup of coffee from the Dancing Jelly at the coffee shop in Inkopolis Plaza. Okay, it's not as scalding this time. And we are defending, so I don't have to remember as many weapons. Or kind of do. I guess it's 4 either way, but... Lots of aerosprays. Oh, gotta remember not to shoot that thing. Oh, we also don't have, That was close. There we go. We also don't have the same spawn setup in terms of cover, it looks like. We don't have like that same ramp there. Right, let's see who is going to be more of a problem. Well, we're going half and half here because they're respawning. Yeah, there's that little ramp there that they have to go up. I hear you wahooing back there. Oh, got a couple of those, but not enough. Okay, good. Outranging these arrow sprays is definitely nice. No! Got distracted by team power. Spawn camping. No, not spawn camping. Sneaking into the spawn. My toy sprinkler is causing some problems here. They're trying to go back into our spawn again. Almost got my... So close. Don't you wahoo us. No! Pentamissiles are kind of too slow to react to the ultra signal getting taken. There's the grass in there if you haven't seen it yet. You can kind of see the pedestal inside. Hey, thought I had them. Going for it. We should probably push into power, maybe, or no? Ah. Feels like a losing battle once they, they got two of them. You can paint and paint, but you can't really make much headway unless you're super pushing in. Yeah, it's like a terrarium, Alex. That's a good 5% word for it now. Yeah, it's like an encased little thing. I don't think anything's stuck in there other than some grass and stuff, but it does really contrast the Scorch Gorge background to have a little grove. No animals trapped in there. Little hangout spot. I want to go in there and cozy up and just watch the carnage. Okay. Get that bean broth. Thank you, Alex. Power me up. Let's check and see. We got any night owls wanting to play? Let me know. Preferably in the Discord so that I can get in, or, give you a password or something. Get you in easier. Okay. I am enjoying the reflux changes. Just look at that. You gotta still be pretty exact with your aim, but it's nowhere near as finicky as it was, because I think it used to be easier to jump and get all 3 shots. But it doesn't shoot as wide once you hold it down, which, you still want to tap if you're getting ink coverage, because you get wider shots, but the reflux has gone from being like reviled because of how fast it paints with the Tentamissiles to being seen as not as good by a lot of people to now getting some buffs, and I think it's better again. It's getting some of the Brella treatment from 2. It is a new weapon after all. Still want to jump and do that. There's not that much vertical terrain to worry about tonight because of the tricolor. We'll see. Alright. Let's see what we got. Attacking. They still use green, purple, and orange for the tricolored. Or is this all Team Courage? That's why we are attacking Team Courage. Oh, I think I realized I'm not playing with you guys. Got a little distracted there. This is a Team Courage friendly fire match. I was expecting to see more of these before, honestly, because of how popular I heard Team Courage was. Got behind me. And there really isn't much cover up here. Once you get onto the pyramid, you just gotta be aware of like all sides. I'm getting deja vu. I don't know why. What map was similar to this that we played during a Splatfest? Like, I know we obviously have tricolor every time, but I don't know why. Had some serious deja vu about getting snuck up on a map. There we go. Ah. Oh, yeah. Ah. I tried to focus on someone else and I just got snuck up on again. Not really a good, like, place to cover yourself and have at least a little bit behind you. I need to be turning around a lot and making sure. Unless you're up here at your spawn. Yeah. Thank you, whoever saved me there. Did purple get the... Okay. Go. Wait. Oh, we're attacking. What am I doing? I'm fighting. I think that whole time I thought I was defending. I don't know why. Everything just went wrong on this one. Especially because I'm fighting purple here on accident. They're probably fighting me because I was being so aggressive towards any purple team. Well, we're supposed to be taking down orange. This is what I get for accidentally queuing up without you guys. Take that. That was just all around a mess. Didn't have you guys. Didn't focus on the right team half the time. Courage is attacking, but Courage is defending. Yeah. A little chaotic there. Courage did win in the end. Some anecdotal evidence that maybe Power is doing pretty well. Again, everybody's experience is going to be one... It's like how when Big Run goes on and people get hundreds and hundreds of eggs, that is like a fraction of a percent of players. And I feel like any sort of match that you play as a single person is going to be only a little bit of how many people are actually playing, you know what I mean? No real way to tell. Oh, let's try one more with Brian, because we got bopped out of that last one. Oh, what happened? Okay. Okay, Brian got a lobby made. I'm in there now. Good to know, though. Okay. Let's go. Back to the right colors. I'll claim that's what threw me off that whole time. We're defending with Brian. Brian already clipped something from the stream, which is fun that you can clip things while it's going on. This does look like we have a bigger... I don't know. I don't think so. I was going to say, the spawn area seems bigger for the defending team, but maybe it's just because it's a little more open. Still hiding over there, whoever you are? I'm trying to get up this hill. I feel like Kate Bush. A little tough getting up there and not making a deal with Judd. I think it's also just cause, ooh, nice. There was like a booyah bomb distraction or something enough for me to get a bunch of them. I think part of it is like going uphill, I just inherently can't see as well as when I'm looking from downhill. Okay. Slowly adapting to the size and weird little unique eccentricities of this map, but a bit bizarre. Couldn't quite tell who died there for a second because it was weird looking. I think I'm getting out of this one. No! They pushed me back so far. Yeah, had to make a tough decision there. Knowing my missiles aren't actually gonna stop anyone if I use them too early. Get this blobber out of here. Nope. Anything with a longer range, I do feel like they can kind of sit back and toss stuff in the center. Gotta get up in the mix. Oh, that went off the edge. Half our team isn't there. Yep, we're respawning. Ugh. It does seem like it's accentuating some of the things that I don't care for a lot in Splatoon, is when one team is doing really well and they just kind of push you back and spawn camp you. And you feel like you're stuck and can't even get out. This one wasn't as bad, but it does feel like getting some similar stuff going on. Just trying to get a lot of turf right at the end when everyone's distracted about trying to get in our spawns. Yeah, I was gonna maybe try to finish everything up with one last Breath of the Wild stream, but I think I got 2 more in me maybe. Because I gotta complete the last Divine Beast. We have almost 100 shrines done, all the towers. We're getting pretty close to the end, but I think I would like one more kind of wrapping up a lot of stuff stream and then try to go take down Ganon is the plan. I don't know if we'll get to a 10-hour stream. The problem is, I would need a little bit of, it would have to be on a day that Danny is not working because I can't stream for 10 hours or the cats don't get fed. They eat every 10 hours or so. They get there, you're less than that usually. But 10 hours is kind of like the hard limit where you're not really supposed to, 12 hours is bad for cats if they don't eat in that time, but 10 hours is like the limit of how long you're supposed to wait. But they eat 3 times a day, and I gotta feed them. So I can't really go too long, or you'll hear the kitties in the background. I wish I had a way of having them in here while I'm streaming, and not having Juji eat stuff, because I think that would be fun. Maybe someday. I'll bring back the cat cam at some point. I'm gonna try Stamper. Not Stamper, Wiper. Sorry. I'm trying to remember my Splatana gear. Okay, I got it. I don't really think Stealth Super Jump is that necessary with this map, honestly, because I'm not super jumping that much. It's so small. And maybe I'll change this. Yeah, that seems okay, right? Quick respawn would be good. Go Ninja. Ninja mode. Except we have to wear this t-shirt. Some sort of like Comic-Con, Otakon ninja. Alright, let's try this. A little tent for GG to be in the office where he would cry if he was stuck and he couldn't roam around. JCN! Bringing the Glugas in. The one concession I could maybe do if we did a really long stream is I would take a break for like 10 minutes or so. Like, that's not that long of a break anyways. I could grab a snack, but I would take the break to feed them and then come back. But it's a longer break than I usually do. I don't take that many breaks during streams unless I really have to. But who knows? Maybe there'll be something in Tears of the Kingdom that I can just kind of, you guys can watch. Bet on the dog races, and I'll be like, all right, I'll be back. I'm gonna. That's in Majora's Mask, but something that takes up enough time but is entertaining for you all, for me to just kind of throw on while I go. We do have all the art, of course. Pretty good. I'm defending. Make sure my ink is too low. Oh, jeez. Sneak up on you, those brushes. That'd be fun to build something in Tears of the Kingdom, and then have it, see how long it lasts. I'll be like, alright, someone mentioned, Sean mentioned like a hot air balloon or something. We've seen a little bit of that in some previews. Have that going, and then there's that brush. I feel like I can't focus on the brush because I got people behind me running around doing stuff. What if I do this to you? How do you like it? I'm sure there'll be something entertaining that I could throw for a little bit. I already have stuff in place. I think it's more like a personal thing where I'm like, I don't like leaving the stream that long. I want to make sure there's always something happening for you guys. There's that bomb. Heard it, but I didn't see it. Okay. Bomb's on our team. Oh, jeez. I think the curling bomb got me. I was being careless. Yeah, so Sean mentioned they hadn't noticed the change, but yeah, they did change it a few patches back where everybody can take turns defending and attacking. You're not stuck only doing one. Because before it was like the winning team was always defending for a while. I'm doing great with this wiper. Used to the stamper, that's my excuse. No. There we go. Get wisdom out of here. Nope, it just honed in on me there and used their own. That's not cool. That's not what I wanted. That's okay. We're at least getting a lot of ink coverage with the wiper. I keep wanting to say stamper because I played so much more of that than wiper, but wiper keeps getting buffed in a way that Pretty good. There we go. Thank you, JCN. Got us out of that losing streak. Okay. So they keep Void mentioning, they keep track of some of the whoever should be, you know, defending whoever's in the lead and they get bonus points. I forget how that works. I did fall out of Splatoon mode a little bit, where we're still playing every week, at least once a week, but I think my peak was, not peak, but the time I was playing the most was before Fresh Season dropped, because I was really going crazy, and then we had the big run. There was just a lot going on, so I do think when the new season comes out and we get some new stuff, another big run happens, all that stuff, I will be back into it a little easier. But right now, we're gearing up for Zelda. Even Splatoon is just making me think about Zelda, so. I heard, yeah, is online 3D World that good? That would be kind of tough to do. I feel like some of the Mario Online multiplayer has not been great from what I've heard, like connection-wise. We will be doing Mario Kart, though, so if you like Mario and you want to play on the channel, we got something for you here. It's called Trial Mario Kart Monday. We'll see how that goes. The plan with Tears of the Kingdom I mentioned before, if you're watching this, you might be interested in Zelda. Please check out Breath of the Wild if you haven't. Either on your own or the streams. That's my endorsement of the Ghibli Challenge streams. But the plan is going to be, Danny and I are going to have our own little Tears of the Kingdom series for ourselves, where I will have my solo one, and then Danny's also going to have hers that I play with her. And we'll go and do different stuff. That'll be different experiences. Because that game is so huge. It'll be very tough to see everything, I think, in one playthrough. We're defending, but that charger is not going to make it easy for us. Oh, wow, I'm glad they stopped fast, because that would have been a problem otherwise. Wow, Wavebreaker got me. Get some spawn back inked again. Wait, what am I doing? I don't know why I thought I was orange. I really struggle when they change the colors. There we go. I shouldn't be going after green. I need to be getting the signal. Right, I'm gonna try to make some room here for orange, because did green take me out? I was clearing the way for them. I don't blame them for getting a little muddled with who's on what side when the colors get all swapped around. Throwing me off more than normal. I'm getting pushed back. Do I have to be behind them to do that? Because I'm like, when I did the Ultra Stamp, someone just shot me and took me out like immediately. Whereas I was trying to hit that guy, but he was blocking a lot of it. It's orange, right? I didn't mean to get up here. Get tracked. Oh, okay. Did I took out both of the... Got both the purple team there, maybe. Wait, it showed purple, but the purple team was still alive. I'm so... I've been playing too much Zelda to keep a lot of this stuff, keep track of a lot of it. Gotta really be in Splatoon brain mode to play exceptionally. I feel like. Oh, jeez. Might be done with the wiper. I keep missing my charges. Yeah, struggling with that one. Only high fire rate weapons can shoot the stamp head on. Okay, good to know. I know that they do block ink. I just wasn't sure if I had to be playing shooter privilege to be able to actually do that. We won anyways, okay. I really can't just settle on a weapon here. I gotta pick one that I am comfortable with so we can get in a groove. Let's see. Honestly, I do think I could do a 10-hour stream of Zelda, but I do worry about some of the mods and some of the people that are watching. If you're gonna try to watch all of that live, that's not. You gotta take care. No, everyone is always like, it's a bad weapon, but I feel like when I play, occasionally I just need to play the Splattershot Pro. I don't know what it is, but something about it, it tends to help me get my aim right. I guess because you kind of have to have it. The dualies were doing fine for me, but I think I was ready to switch it up. JCN's in here. Okay. Break my help me. We don't have a streak going now that you broke it, but gotta remember to jump more because intensify action, the ability I've got on my boss floss. I don't think it helps much unless you, if at all, for aiming, unless you're in the air. It does still help with squid rolls and squid surges and everything. It is really odd, I have to say, like, to come back to Splatoon and play it again after playing so much Zelda. How much Zelda did I play in the past week? Let's see. I don't want to get too distracted, but we are attacking. I'm paying attention. 6 hours, or yeah, something like 20 hours in the past couple weeks or more. Of course, the ink coverage of this thing isn't great, but oh no, I'm against red. At least the colors are consistent here for me. Let me get my angle shooter aim on. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Play a little bit farther. Jeez, Team Wisdom messing with us there. Play a little farther back with this, at least. I don't have to get right up in there, because I just feel like every time I've been trying to get up, I do need to get in the pyramid if I actually want to cap the signal, but oh, just couldn't lock it down. I don't know if my if JCN has even gotten splatted yet, because the spawn is still all open. Go. Try to help out a little here. They keep aiming their ink storms over our area. Nope. Ah, I got pincered between two. Man, that person doesn't even have a fully decked out piece of gear. Come on. I'm gonna get my aim ready. There we go. That works, right? Alright, as soon as I was like, I gotta get my aim ready, took down like 4 or 5 people and used the crab to try to shield the signal. Not gonna help at the end if they get into our spawn. But look at the, we got the little ultra signal Matoi dancing. Alright. We lost, but an important breakthrough happened for me. Sean has been consuming way too much Zelda, I'm sure. Yeah, you, Ashley, Swag Blue, a lot of you have been very dedicated. Thank you again. Ashley has been my very dedicated helper with looking up things whenever I have something I get stuck on. Alright, let's try another one with JCN. Maybe not. That's okay. We'll get someone else in here. I'll call Ashley your Zelda PD Olsen. I think that's the good one. There's so many wikis that are on the dreaded fandom ad tornado of a site that I don't like using. I go to Inkopedia and Nookopedia and the ones that are nice. And seem like the people editing them are devoted, and it's not just trying to get as much ad impressions as possible, like fandom. Alright. Zelda Dungeon, I think is the one that's the better one, right? Attacking again. Try. Dude, who's on my side? How do I... what am I doing? It's X. Crumbs. Okay. Are you on my... I don't know why. I was trying to push other buttons to get the map up, and I just couldn't get the muscle memory because I was in Zelda brain. I don't have as much range as I thought. See you down there. Nope. Getting sneaked up on all the time, it feels like. Yep. Nope, 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 nope. Can't outrange me. I have the equivalent of a charger, basically. There we go. Tracking really does help me a lot of the time. Especially when I'm trying to hone in that crab. Get back there. Getting pincered too often on this map. Or the jet squelchers outranging me, I think. Nope. Get stuck in the ink. And I can't get my bearings there. Okay. Shooting from all the way. They're just rolling everywhere. Yeah. Struggling with this map for sure. I feel like I'm just, every time I go after one person, I can't splat him fast enough and someone's on my side hitting me. That was a rough one. Okay. Debating whether I want to try another weird weapon or try to stick to this one until I get my bearings. I'll stick with it. Octoling back in here with the wiper. Trying to think what would be good on this map. I'm having a hard time where I'm like, maybe. Oh, even the pattern back there is that's always triangles, I'm pretty sure, but the Triforce looking pattern is nice. Something with, if I'm gonna play very defensive, I probably do need something with a lot of range. I think it's because when I'm rusty, and my aim is bad, I tend to play way more defensive than I would normally. Kind of pushes me into a role that if I'm not using the right weapon, I'm just gonna... Ooh, I almost dropped my controller. I took a picture. I'll put my controller on my knee when I'm trying to drink coffee or something, so you don't hear it clank on my desk. And I almost lost it there. It's alright. I'll taking a picture. What is this person doing? We are defending, aren't we? We gotta be careful here. Managed to blast through their booyah armor. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to a spot where looks like this will be useful. Here we go. Hopefully Team Wisdom doesn't sneak up on me. You guys got Team Wisdom back there? Track them for you. Yeah, seems like an okay defending weapon. That's the wrong spot with that. I keep hitting the cover. Get out of our spawn, you cheeky little... He's doing what brushes do. Moving in and... keep hitting their cover. I was talking about how there's not much cover on this map, and then I'm constantly hitting it. Yeah, I don't have the... Okay. Well, I had the rate of fire enough to take him out, at least. I want to stay on the hill. I keep having to be back here so often. They just spend a bunch of time putting mines down. And then the brush gets into my turf. There he is. Thank you, Octoling. Satisfying to see. This is what I get for years of playing Ink Brush. They're gonna immediately try to get back in here. Oh no, they're going for the Ultra Signal. system's being a little annoying. Let's try to keep them way. I think this looks pretty good. Good job. Who was with me? Octochew? Look at that. I would say that's pretty green. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I know the angle shooter scene is not a great sub-weapon, but I'm like, well, at least if I get somebody with it, I can hit them from across the map, do a little bit of damage, and mark them so that everyone can see where they are. I think it is, I feel like I'm helping out a little bit, even if I'm sometimes not taking them out myself. We need bigger paintbrush, says Loudhouse. I feel like, yeah, we could use a heavy brush, but would we get that into roller territory? I don't know for sure. Because the ink brush, I think, is light brush. We've seen a lot of the time the octo brush is seen as like the normal brush when they throw the brush at you in story mode and stuff. Feels like they give you octo. In the same way that I would not be surprised if the Splatana wiper is light wiper and stamper is actually standard stamper, and then we get a heavy one. I want to see more stampers, more stringers, but I'm also like heavier versions of weapons I tend to not gel with, so I'm not sure if I would enjoy those, but hopefully someone would. Alright, Octochew. We are defending again, which I don't mind as much. I think attacking I was struggling with more. We got the good song. Oh, they're all good. This is the new song, I should say. Good. Nice, nice. Uh-oh. What's up with these dueling ink storms? I think I'm gonna get... Is there just a roller hiding behind there waiting for the crab to be done? Missing all my angle shots. There we go. Struggling against these Team Power members. Oh, they got us. Rapid blaster. There we go. Crack on. No. So focused on Team Power, and then Wisdom sneaking up. I didn't even notice that was the Nautilus for a second. Until they got right up on me. Nope, I'm hitting Octochew. Got him. I need to use my... Oh, why did I do that? Try to at least distract the Kraken. Watch this blobber. Go. Struggling with how many ink storms we have to deal with this weapon combo we got here. Okay. Grab at the end. Hopefully that's enough. I feel like that blah blah burk started to get our turf. That looks pretty good. Ashley, thank you so much. Ashley and Steven with the super chat. Play custom junior or NZAP for her? I was eyeing the juniors. The one I have not released a super jump almost at all. I wonder if that would be good on this. The NZAP. Tempted by that. I was the #1 super jump spot. I'll take it. Alright, I think we have warmed up enough with this. Since we're getting into the home stretch here soon. Let's do this for Ashley. Yeah. I'm gonna try. Auto bomb, I kind of feel like might be pretty good on this with all the madness happening. It's hard to keep track of what's going on. Maybe it'll be good. And then, yeah, super jump, I want to get used to it more. I kind of think this is a special that's going to get buffed. Because it just feels like it's new, and if people aren't really thinking it's that great, I could see it getting a boost. Both of the juniors are good. Hard to choose which flyer shot junior to use. Or my armrests are down lower. You can hear them move. I was like, my elbows are low. If you didn't see, Danny has publicly talked about her project that I've been working on with her. She's been reading Dracula and posting the actual novel, posting the days of it on the actual day. Here we go. So if you're interested in Dracula, if you've never read it especially, it's a great time to get a little bit of Dracula each day. It is still pretty spooky. It's held up quite well, honestly. Even though there's some stuff that hasn't aged great, but Danny has a disclaimer for that in the description. But anyways, I've been kind of functioning as producer and editor and just kind of helping her figure out some stuff with it, but it's going well. We're 4 days in. Did not notice that. Didn't notice the ink vac until it was too late, and then I went right into it. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to mention that because she felt comfortable letting people know that it's happening. Her channel is Witch Hutch. She posted it in the Discord, so if you're part of the Discord, you can see the link to it. There's a playlist. There we go. See, I just threw that in the middle of stuff and it got somebody. Might have been on the wrong team, but that's okay. Here we go. Want the signal? Ah! Haley linked to it. Okay, yeah, so if you're watching this later, that will be in the live chat at this moment that I'm mentioning this. NZAP's going okay, I don't like that charger that's constantly harassing me. Having a hard time pushing in against the flat charger. Ah, I got it! Ha ha ha! Hey, look at you go! I'm cheering as hard as I can. Thank you, big man. I really needed that tonight. No, I'm doing okay. I always feel like it can be a bit of a struggle to get back into Splatoon and feel like I'm doing okay. I'm having fun. Super Chump at least can get you some turf pretty well and distract people. All these icons and things everywhere. Big distraction. Alright, let me see how this we did. We got the signal, but I don't know. Ah, power still had us a little bit. Very close, but I felt like the switch. We were overall splatter. Nice. The switch to the end zap was a good call. Thank you, Ashley. And we got a license. Got a freshness license. Okay, let me rotate because I feel bad. I've been playing with Charchu so much. Make sure we get... yeah. Get some other people in here, too. Do we have a shell? Yes. Wasn't even paying attention. Nice carbon roller user. Nice something would be pretty good. Nice bird. Hey, nice bird. Oh, Nerelia, can we join them? Nerelia, if you watched my golden big run trophy run back when Ouroboros launched at the beginning of the season, Nerelia helped us out with Lego Pycoon and Brian to get that gold trophy. That was really fun. I'm hoping we'll get a new King Salmonid here soon. Someone had a bingo card of stuff that might happen in the new season. And I know that was like big run, things like that that are probably a given, but I wish I could remember all of the things that they said because stuff it would be good to discuss. We might still get an extra work this month, but I think the Splatfest is going to be the last big event before the new season. Geoff wants to use Crab Tank or Super Chump so bad, but they play Brush. I would love Ink Brush with a different special. And not that I hate the Killer Whale, but I want like Kraken on a brush. I think that's the chances of that happening are pretty high, because I'm pretty sure Brush got Kraken in the past. But yeah, I would love to get one of those, in my opinion, a little more fun specials. Who did we get on our team? I wasn't paying attention. Gotta watch out. Oh no, Nerelia. Yeah, we joined them. And we are defending, so I do have to be careful here. Have some jumps. Jump. Oh, jeez. Well. The irony. Wizened is a pretty good adjective that Muffin had there. This is when I should be sneaking around on people. Gotta do what they do to me. Use the enemy's tactics against them. Ah! I thought I had him! I heard it go psh, psh, psh. Muffin! Somebody get him! Okay, good. Luckily we had one player left. I think it was Nerelia. Surprised to see the YouTuber on them using that. They seem like they're doing well with it, though. Are they waiting before they try to get that signal? I'm waiting to try to not get hit by that Hydra. No! They pushed in all at the same time. Team Power was holding our attention when the signal fell. Where were you when the signal fell? Hydra can, yeah, they can just like sit back in their base. If there's no other long-range thing to contend with the Hydra, it feels pretty tough to deal with them. Which of course is a constant complaint about 3. There we go. I was like, they're booyah'd. They probably aren't going to be able to get out of the way of a auto bomb. Most likely. Yeah, they can just shoot the entire hill from all the way back at their base. Very skewed. And again, another small map skewed towards long-range weapons. Wow, is that our base that got... Yeah, Power. Oh, we still did it, though. I was gonna say, Power took a lot of our base, but... got the win. I do, yeah, we're talking about alternate weapons. I would love to see those little dueling kunai ink brush things from the art book that came out, but I really think because they put that art out there, it's probably not going to happen. And I think the Splatanas were born from the idea that they had. Wow. Okay, Nerelia said that's probably the best they played with this weapon all Splatfest. So. And I know they're mostly a Salmon Run player, so it's good to see they're doing well and enjoying the fest. Or maybe that wasn't an indication that they're enjoying the fest if they're like, that's the best I played. Right. I'm enjoying the NZAP. I'm glad I swapped. Roski, definitely pick up the game if it looks interesting to you. There's got a lot of legs, a lot to do. I've been enjoying this series since 2015. Always feels like the developers are really good at putting their all into this thing. It might have its ups and downs over the years, but I do think the developers honestly really love their series and try their best to make a good game. Shouldn't have swam back into that, but at least they had to use their Booyah Bomb on our base. Feels really easily remedied here. We are attacking, so I need to be careful and not take out Team Power. A little tough when you can't track who you want. Don't booyah into me, please. Come on. No power, don't shoot me. Ah, that was so close. Alright. I loosened the pickle jar, so to speak, so whoever's up next will probably have an easier time. It does, I will say, it does look pretty cool when all the specials explode on the hill, because you all get a really good shot of Booyah Bombs, and this looks like a nice chaotic mess up there. Ooh, good job. Team Power got that one. I was gonna push in with my jump, but yep. Tried it. I should maybe go into their base, and because Power's already got the lead, it would help if I try to take some blue out of there. Ooh, I got two. Oh, that might have been, yeah, one Team Power, one Team Wisdom, though. Alright, Power got both of their signals, which means we can't get any more, but that's okay. No, don't booyah our base. Poor undercover. Alright, I think we pushed a lot of them back right at the end, so hopefully at least Team Power got enough. There goes an Ink Storm. Looks good. Oh, Kendo, let me get your roll updated. Sorry you got stuck there. I think with the gift ones, they can come and go where I have to update them. Thank you, Ashley, for letting me know about that. Cyber Robert, welcome to the Discord. I'll add ya. Okay, let's try one more with Nerelia if they want to keep going. bum, bum. Hard to find people when they're not on currently. There we go. Gotcha, Kendo. Yeah, I do. I think the aesthetic of this map works pretty well. It looks like the Gerudo background, but also a little bit of the Gerudo Highlands, which I was just in last night. We were wandering around the more snowy part of. Oh, not this way. We're running around the more snowy part of the Gerudo Desert area, the mountainous area. I don't think that's necessarily intended. I think it's just the lighting that makes it look like it's snowy, but. I like this set, honestly, the more that I'm playing it, because I'm like, I can throw an auto bomb in, and that can kind of do some work for me. And then I can use the super chump and just quickly cause a big old distraction. And it has good ink coverage. Super chump might not always be doing that much, but it's at least visual noise in a very chaotic game. Being tracked isn't great. Oh, they're up high. Okay. I try to throw the auto bomb at people when they're booyahing because it'll stay under them and get them when they land, but they were up on a different level. No. Okay. That was. They got it when we were respawning. It's okay. Yep, they're going around. Tell they really wanted to get me. Here, have that. Super Jump doesn't seem to do much damage, unfortunately. That's why I kind of think it is potentially going to get a buff. They're just holding it. Okay. I didn't get him. Too focused on trying to get that booyah bomb. Blue going into red's base. Now they're starting to fight each other. Maybe that was a accident. My booyah bomb, their ultra stamp got squished between like 3 things. Not that my booyah bomb was hurting me, but distracting. Okay. Flynmeister, yeah. The incline is, they're saying the incline feels broken. I can't, yeah, being up on top of it, as long as you're aware of all the sides, it does feel like it's a pretty good position to be in. Trying to shoot up the incline, I don't know about that. Maybe you mean the opposite, but that's just my feeling on it so far. Just feels extremely vulnerable on all the parts if you're trying to push in. It is an interesting map. Okay, I might change my gear. Okay, good timing. I want to try color lock. I know we're enjoying the colors, but I want to see the difference. They changed, at least the pink went from kind of a Sakura cherry blossom pink to a more bubblegum Kirby sort of pink. So let's see that real quick. I think it's in here. Or is it in the main menu? Let's see. Color lock. There we go. We tried this last Splatfest, and it was interesting to see. And I might swap my gear around. I don't know how much the boss floss is helping me. Oh, I got these headphones. Let's try to get them leveled up a little. I like the abilities on this, but I don't really like this gear. I got lucky with the abilities, but unfortunate that it's on that. Yeah, these are like some of my favorite headphones. They look real squishy and comfy. Yeah, it's a little sad they changed the pink, but if the function of the color lock is for people that have trouble differentiating the colors, of course, so we'll see if, I think it might be more contrasting for people who are colorblind or have difficulties with that. It might be why they changed it. There's still sort of a, yeah, it's a pink, like matcha green, and then I think it's like a purple, a little bit of a blue purple. We'll see. Because it's different than it was. It changed around a little bit. Still similar colors, though. I'm surprised they don't just have the green, orange, purple, but is orange like kind of a not a great color for people that are colorblind? I know we had a couple people that mentioned they use color lock. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's a little bit of a, it's not as bright of a, or it's just a different style of pink. It's not as, it's a little more neon, I think. We'll see. Yeah, bubblegummy. More bubblegum Kirby style. The green looks pretty similar, and then we have blue. I think this was a more purpley before, and now it's kind of blue. They're dialing it in. But that was, yeah, one of the few things they did do in that little tiny update before the Splatfest. That was kind of just to fix a couple things in time. I didn't think that was going to work, but I tried it. Here we go. We are defending, right? Oh. Ah. Kept that. I gotta remember, a lot of people aren't gonna walk over the glass. So. Because obviously you can't swim over it well. So people that are smart are not gonna walk over the glass like I just did. Or just swim over it slowly. Oh, I got somebody. Auto bomb. Oh, thank you. Delicious. They keep buffing the, they keep buffing Tacticooler. That was one of the more recent buffs that happened with the 3.1 balance patch. Didn't get to see that very much because I did a little bit of checking that out, and then I almost immediately went back to Salmon Run, so. Kind of like, yeah, once again, these colors contrast so much. I just exploded into bubblegum, but that's okay. These colors contrast enough that I do like using them, even though I don't have as, you know, don't feel like I have too much of a problem with distinguishing the colors. It's usually just the cacophony of colors that gets me. Oh. Well, pink is chewing us up like gum here. See how they like those. Oh, jeez. This is our spawn area, right? Ah! Green just completely got on our spawn while we were dealing with pink. They seemed like the more aggressive ones, too, because that was the one with the inkjet. Yeah. Oh, ah! I didn't know they were sharking until it was too late. Got the lucky hit, but it wasn't enough to actually take him down. Rugrats colors. A little bit, yeah, the green is a little like Reptar colored, maybe? Nickelodeon slime, yeah. It's less matcha green now. I wonder if they went with a little more bright contrasting. Because the other ones were pretty, but were they really functioning that well? We're almost 44. I have my doubts about finishing this catalog. I'm probably going to have to take a hard look in the mirror towards the end of fresh season and see if I really want to grind out the end of the catalog. Oops. I'll look at what's in there and see if it's worth it. I don't really like a lot of the gear that's in the catalog, but I would like the other stuff, like the emotes and things would be nice to have, and I think the gear is what pops up in the shell out machine. You have to wait, there's a season gap, so next season with Sizzle we'll start getting stuff from chill season in the shell out machine. And then when we get back to Drizzle, then we'll finally have this current stuff and the fresh stuff in there, so 2 seasons difference. Yeah, there's a lot of people saying Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Oh, is this the current Cartoon Network colors? I was wondering why they picked those colors. Maybe, yeah. The pink and the green in the Cartoon Network logo does kind of look like this, right? I'm not a huge fan of their logo redesign recently, honestly. I need to remember to put my elbows down so that I can do a nice steady aim. I get too into it and I'm swinging around everywhere. Void finished the catalog the first month. That's crazy. If I wasn't, you know, playing more variety of games or streaming or whatever, I probably would grind out the catalog faster. But we have the power of Gator Boy on our side in Kendo Ketsu. That slight little hesitation at the beginning has me worried. Yep, we're okay. Let's try to just look at the guy over here. There he is. He's playing an ocarina. Can you see him? He's tootin'. Yeah. When someone disconnects immediately, you don't have to even worry about trying because it's just gonna stop the battle. Man, I wonder what song he's playing. What is he gonna learn? Zelda's theme? I have an ocarina. I don't remember if I told this story. In elementary school, the art teacher had a little lesson about ocarina making, and it was like right around when Ocarina of Time had come out, so I was really excited. I was like, I know what that is. And we all were supposed to make animal ocarinas out of some sort of clay or something that we ended up putting in a kiln and cooking. And I managed to like pick the animal I want and sculpt mine relatively quickly because I picked a mole for some reason. I think because we had moles in our yard and I was kind of fascinated by them and their weird secret world of digging underground. But I picked a mole. It doesn't look that much like a mole, but because my teacher kind of helped me as an example to show everybody, mine turned out good. And almost everyone else in the class, their ocarinas broke in the oven or they just didn't work, but mine, I still have it. It still plays. I don't think it's close enough where I could grab it and play it for you guys. It only has one node. It basically is like on or off because there's a hole in it so that it actually plays. And then my oldest sister painted it for me, but she painted it like rainbow colors, which I was like, oh, okay, it's unique looking. Not like any mole I'd ever seen, but because she's into art a lot, or she studied art. But anyways, it's a fond memory of, oh, why did I do that? I'm not defending. I'm sorry. Yep. Give me it. Hero of the dirt. But yeah, I'll have to maybe take a picture of it or something. It's a very treasured, one of the few things that I still have from like elementary school that has survived. It honestly is kind of shaped like the weird thing in the weird divine beast in Kura's lab in Breath of the Wild. It's got that kind of like long shape like the manta ray proto divine beast thing. I know I'm very Zelda brained right now, but I honestly do think it looks kind of like that. Alright, that's both the ultra signals. Team Slime got him. Let's just focus on pushing in. Pestering this charger with auto bombs. They backed way up there. Is that the charger? That was weird. Green, don't take our base. It's always a little annoying when the attacking team is like, I'm gonna take all your stuff. We are in this together. Feels like blue is struggling a little. Or not blue, pink. Blue is doing pretty good here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I almost got squished. Surprise roller. I remember also when Ocarina came out, there was all these ads in Nintendo Power to like, get your own Ocarina of Time or the Kokiri one, but they were from some company that would, they almost looked like they were like knockoff things and not official, because they just didn't, they had like 4 holes to play, I'm pretty sure. They just didn't really look good. They didn't look right. They didn't look like the ones that, were in the game. Where is it? I think I found it. There's like a weird shaped ones too. Hold on a sec. Can I just drag this in here? Yep. It's not letting it show up for some reason, though. Oh, it's a bump file. What is a bump? Give me the JPEG. Here we go. Give me this weird looking... I gotta scale this to the frame size real quick. There we go. Yeah, look at that weird... Like, the person in the ad looks nothing like anyone from a Zelda game I've played. There's like a weird... There's a couple different, like, pendant ones. They're like, here, take this knockoff Ocarina. I think there were other ones that were kind of tied in more. But it was just funny to be like, okay. They knew their audience, but take this Ren Fair version of the Ocarina of Time that doesn't actually have all the notes. Skyrim item. Anyways. Okay, let's get back. I got distracted. We gotta get more points. No judging, like, I think as a kid, I just was like, that's not my Ocarina of Time. I feel like there were a couple different ads. This one's good. It's got, like, this kid, a very 90s looking kid on a dragon, tooting an ocarina. Find him before we get in here. kid. Yeah, you can see they're trying to make it look like the Ocarina of Time, but then there's this cool kid on here riding a dragon, tooting away. He's like, hey man, you want some Doritos? You want to hear the bonus song? Okay, I'm gonna stop getting distracted by the Nintendo Power Ocarina ads. Ye old 90. Okay, who am I? I'm defending. But yeah, I was like, I don't need one of those, especially if it doesn't look official. I have a mole ocarina that I crafted myself. I wasn't that snobby of a little kid, but it's a treasured memory. There we go. Put your cooler on our turf? How dare you? Be careful about this guy. He's still going around. Usually when one person does the signal, somebody immediately rushes in and tries to grab it, it feels like. I don't know. Feels that way, at least. Ah, shouldn't have gone down the hill. Hard to hit at somebody when they're around the corner like that. Have some jumps. Ah, I got bubblegummed. I'm trying to remember what other little weird things would pop up in Nintendo Power. If you're, yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't really explain that. If you're younger, that was Nintendo's, like, official magazine that I don't think exists anymore. I'm pretty sure it got canceled. Nobody's really reading magazines anymore. But that would just have all, it was almost like Nintendo propaganda because it would have their ads and stuff. Like, the reviews and stuff were pretty skewed, but it was a good source of Nintendo info. There was something called Pokemon Power that was in there that was my first exposure to Pokemon. It was like a guide for that. And I still have those. Some of them are torn up a little bit, but I still have all those with the artwork and stuff in them. A little bit like glorified monthly player's guides that you would get, where there would be letters and previews of games and stuff like that. Oh man, I wonder if, I don't know if we could watch them, but I would love to watch the old Nintendo Power VHS tape. Because I would buy Nintendo games and had Nintendo Power, I was on like a mailing list to get these VHS tapes. Oop, jeez. And they would send you, and they were basically like, yeah, trying to get you to buy the game. There was a really good Pokemon one, but there's a couple others I got. Like, I think I had a Donkey Kong 64 one when that was coming out. I don't know how we're doing on this. This looks pretty bubblegum to me. It's Lego magazine. Okay, so there are still some magazines. I figured there's still like a little bit of a market, right? Oh, did we win that one? See, if I just kind of talk about weird, whatever, you know, stuff pops into my brain. Play a little better. Plus, JCN is helping. Molcarina of Time. Molcarina of Earth. Yeah, the Molcarina. I gotta call it that. Thank you. Whoever came up with that. Who wrote the Molcarina? Trying to trace it back to its origin. Because everyone's just saying Molcarina, Molcarina. Okay. Somewhere there's a mole that made a bird-shaped ocarina and thinks fondly of it. Thank you, Kendo. That image. It's like a... What's the red wall where they're always eating the really good sounding food with the little critters? There's like a red wall mole somewhere. Crafting their artisanal bird ocarina in their comfy burrow. Macarena. It does sound like Macarena. Molcarena. Hey, Molcarena. I can't go in the match menu when I'm super chumping. Good to know. Super chump probably less useful for its intended use when you don't need to super jump on such a small map. Swag Blue came up with it. Thank you, Swag. Despite staying up for, I think, almost the whole Zelda stream, you still have the mental fortitude to come up with good puns. Portmanteaus. Appreciate it. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. The game said, Octochew, you've had too many matches. No. Let's try again. I don't know if let me double check my gear. I was gonna say, it might be time to scrub. They did do I think they evened out the scrubbing points. That was another thing we got fixed recently. Because people were just getting one ability and scrubbing, doing the same thing. And I think they did what they had done in previous ones where you can get all of them and then scrub, and it's the same amount of experience. Kendo! Welcome. Molcarena came to Swag Blue like a lightning bolt. Oh look, the bubblegum dummies here. Sounds like a band. We were getting a lot of good band names last night on the stream. These really do look like bubblegum because they're so woobly, especially when they come back. Weird. Okay, I'll probably turn off color lock here at some point. I'm just enjoying the colors. Okay. Oh, I think I left the giant thing on there. That's okay. I'm gonna forget what that is, and then I'll turn it on, and we'll get a Ocarina Boy jump scare. Get out of here. There we go. Snuck up on him with that. The auto bomb is getting a decent amount of flats occasionally for me. No. Okay. Auto bomb saved us. I didn't recognize it. I was like, what is that sound? That's my super chumps. Didn't get the brush. Doing pretty well with the end zap. No! As soon as I said that. I want to grab the Ultra Signal. I think defending is a little easier, honestly. On this map, at least. Get him! Arise, my chumps. Splat everyone. I notice people like to go up the corners here. I guess because there's cover. Ah. Some of them have those little squishy covers. We got a double bubble of Ultra Signals. Aim! Ah! Okay. Auto bomb saved me there. defending at least to the thing that I also enjoy about it is I don't have to try to remember which team not to shoot. Too many brushes on the battlefield here. On the Splatlefield. How many brushes were there? Were at least 2, right? It felt like more. Four Fireflies in the Horn is the band name. Yeah, Haley's band name. That was when we were cooking stuff. I was learning the secret recipes of Firefly stealth elixirs to sneak into the Yiga base. Flag Bloom, I'm getting into maybe not the best cycle of sleep pattern, but I they're like, I'm surprised the Splatfest happened. I'm finding a good groove with streams, but also I just sleep a lot of the day. I stay up late, feed the kitties in the morning, nap. It's not the healthiest lifestyle, but I'm at least eating, sleeping, getting all that stuff done. Speaking of which, I have a delicious Japanese curry slow cooking, and I can kind of smell it from here. It's all the way downstairs, but I got a good meal in store. It's a weird time of day to make it, but I was like, I need to use these ingredients. I got mushrooms, I got stuff I need to use before it expires, so I started cooking it. I'm enjoying the NZAP. I'm gonna stick with it for now. But yeah, I do think being nocturnal not the best, even though I naturally tend to gravitate towards that. But it has helped be able to stream. I think some of it is like I don't want to be streaming in the middle of the night forever. Because a lot of you guys, I know you have to have more normal lifestyles too, and I feel bad keeping you up if you want to watch. There's always the video version. But yeah, I think right now it's working for me to get some of the games done, like Breath of the Wild. And I'll probably do a midnight Tears of the Kingdom stream when that comes out to be able to play it. Because I've never tried that. I don't think I've really ever done a like game launches, play right when it launches thing. Because typically I would record. We used to, yeah, do the Splatfest as soon as it started at midnight, I think. And back when the Splatfest schedule was not very healthy. Would stay up really late. That's kind of what we're doing now, but it was different. That was by we had no other choice. It was by design. I'm choosing to play now. I was gonna say, with Danny's Dracula project, I've been staying up a little bit to try to edit those too, because they launch at midnight on the day, so you can listen to them in the morning or whenever. Once again, please check out Dracula season with Danny. I think a lot of you would enjoy it, especially if you enjoy having Danny in the videos. What was going on there? The whole screen was shaking in a weird way. I think I got caught on something. Kendo! Poor Kendo got turned into slime. Should be pushing in a little more as they respawn, I think. Not too much, but enough that I can get them. Should be paying attention to what works against me and then using it against the enemy. Nice, thank you. That was a little dicey. If they had their roller aim unlocked, that would have been it for me. But we got 2 NZAPs on our team. Oh. Oh, good. Stamp to the rescue. Got caught in the bubblegum tri-strike there for a second. Yeah, I can smell it. I'm getting hungry. We're gonna try to just hit ruler and then we'll finish up. Don't let me forget, I will at least check if Salmon Run lets me get a bonus, but I don't think we have that much longer to go to get ruler, hopefully. Sometimes it's actually harder to hit on this map, even if you have the middle lockdown, because you get blasted by, you're just shooting each other. Ooh, yeah, the screen shake in certain angles is really weird. Man, that roller's just kind of going around trying to roll over people in an awkward way that he went right by me. There's a crab. I have not seen that many crabs anymore. I feel like people have moved away from crab tank weapons after all the changes and nerfs. I see you going through your shield. No, they got it. I was right there. I think some of that was because the signal had been loosened enough. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the one for today already posted at midnight. Thank you, Ashley. Once again, if you missed the Dracula season link, check that out. Danny has a nice soothing voice. Also, she does a Dracula voice that might wake you up if you're listening to it at night, so just beware. Alex, thank you so much. I'll tell Danny you're enjoying it. May I think? Oh, what was that? We hit some sort of clout bonus or something? I think once Tears of the Kingdom launches and I get through that initial period of playing it for the first week or so, I will try to correct my sleep schedule for people in regions or areas that need to, you know, be awake during the day and not watching me stream all night. We're definitely not going as late tonight as the Zelda stream. Did we get something for having over 50% of the turf? Is that what that was? Or I hit 100,000 clout. Okay, maybe that's what it was. Haley, I'm kind of similar with the, yeah, potentially the delayed circadian rhythm, because I just kind of think I function a little better at night. I have a lot of stuff where I'm like, if the cats are awake or they're, you know, need stuff, it's like certain things get put out of the way. Like, okay, got my chores done, got dinner, all that stuff. Like, once that's out of the way, I feel like I'm more freed up to do stuff. I have, like, a handful of hours between kitty dinner, kitty breakfast, but also, you know, it does kind of open things up a little bit in a way that's liberating. I think I especially with Pokemon Legends, not that long ago. Well, that was like a year ago now, right? That was all pretty much recorded in the middle of the night, because that was just like, okay, I can get a bunch of these done at once. I can play to my heart's content, and that freedom of feeling like I don't have something I need to necessarily do does make me feel more comfortable to record and do stuff like that. Now I've really settled into streaming and hanging out with you guys that I don't think I have as much of a hang up of like, oh, I gotta have everything in the right way to record. I'm not as particular. I can kind of set up and go. But I used to be a little more like, okay, I gotta make sure everything's got a perfect amount of energy. Like, there were just a lot of criteria that I used to want to have to be able to stream. Get out of ink! Help me! Avenge me! Some of that is, I've talked publicly more about, like, having help with anxiety and stuff like that, but I used to definitely be more anxious about things. And not feel like, I would be like, oh, a recording's not going to be good if I don't have perfect energy, I'm not, like, well rested fully, and yeah. Stuff that's important anyways, but... See, it doesn't even bother me that we lost the ultra signal. No, we're good. I use my range against these arrow sprays a little bit. But anyways, yeah, it helps to... definitely helps to get practice with stuff, and the more we've been able... I think a huge burden off of stress for me with streaming especially was the fact that my internet is finally, after like 10 plus years, finally at a state that I'm happy with. So I can stream and have it look like videos. That was my goal and wish for so long. All hail fiber. Okay, it sounds like... But it does help not having to look over and see Conch. Ah! Got the reflux. Couldn't get the aerospray. Yeah, that's another thing. If you're someone who gets distracted easily, there's a lot of stuff happening. There's people making noise. The night is very peaceful, and then I can make all the noise. It might be Bubblegum's win. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was turn off color lock here. Getting used to it. But I think we helped Team Bubblegum secure that win with us. Yeah, there we go. We still win. Speaking of not going too late, look at that bubblegum. Yeah, the hair on them was so chewy looking. Speaking of not going too late, I should drink my coffee. I'm not drinking it that late at night. You're not supposed to drink coffee within like 10 to 12 hours before you go to sleep, but I haven't been abiding by that very well. Oh, speaking of Splatoon lore and stuff, there was a bit about an interview, I think, that revealed like how the Inklings and Octolings feel about cutting their hair. And the Inklings, it basically feels like cutting the tentacles off or whatever. It feels like clipping a toenail or something. It's very closer to a haircut. Hair and fingernails for humans are very, similar. The keratin or whatever. But for Octolings, you notice a lot of the hairstyles, they don't seem to have very many that are buzzed or clipped or anything, because octopus in real life, they have brains. I don't know if it's in all of them, but they have more of a like mind in their tentacles. Someone can correct me with the real science behind it, but I think we also know that's why in single player the enemies, the Octarian troopers, have a mind of their own. Once they're cut off, they become their own little creatures. Big Man was almost one of those Octarian troopers at one point, if you look at the art book stuff that came out. But yeah, they just have different haircutting styles between the Inklings and Octolings. But it makes sense now, because squid don't have the same sort of attachment to their tentacles in real life. Yeah, it's based off of science. I don't think a real squid is gonna, when you cut a tentacle off, feel like it's like clipping a fingernail. But the Inklings feel like that, and I think it has some basis in real cephalopod biology between octopus and squid. I keep forgetting, yeah, we have that DLC that, is it supposed to come out this year, or is it next year? Wave 2. Side order, but I keep wondering, are they really gonna... I feel like if they were gonna introduce a third playable race, then we would have maybe seen more hints of it. I don't know about the cuddling theories that I've seen. Oh, nope, those we don't want... Ah! I almost didn't stop them because I didn't realize I was defending for a second. Turn the color lock off and everything thrown off. Dare one of you to jump down here. They're just trying to get turf so that they can get their special. What is that? What is that? Booyah. I see ya. Okay, where's the roller? There we go. No! I was doing so well. I took out wisdom. Then the stamp had to come in and get me. What is it? This song's called Liquid Sunshine? I already forgot. It's been a while since the last Splatfest where it was introduced. It has a nice spring feeling to it. They keep getting our base, which is smart of them, but I don't like it. You can see a wisdom running in now, right? Okay. Can't believe I survived that. I shouldn't be alive. Power has given us much more trouble. I feel like maybe the team is focused on wisdom a lot more. Probably a sign of how the actual stuff is going, too. Nope. Looking the wrong way there. Okay. Here, land on that. It's not going to blow up in time. That's okay. Oh, so close. They almost got him. Be careful. We all group up too much. We're going to take it out here. Doing better. Yeah, Big Man Octo. There's definitely check out if you have not seen little snippets of the Splatoon 3 art book, because there's some fun stuff in there. But there's a lot of proto designs for Shiver and Frye, where they had like hair extension tentacles. Speaking of that, Frye was a lot more like punk looking originally. And then, yeah, Shiver was pretty similar. I think most of the time they kind of had their idea with how her design would look and stuck to that. But Frye was a lot different. And then Big Man, they were like playing around with all these different species of what he could be. There we go. I might just keep the abilities I have and not worry about wiping that, because they're decent. But yeah, so Big Man was, it could have been a bunch of different types of fish. They were playing around and eventually settled on the manta ray. Or is he, I forget, is he I always mix this up because isn't there a type of stingray that has the feet looking thing, but it's the other way? Like, his face is on the right side. This is stuff that I learned when the game came out and I've already forgotten. Replaced it with puzzle solutions from Zelda. I do hope that we get one of those updates like we got in 2 that adds more hairstyles and stuff. Even though there's so much, I feel spoiled a little because they have put a lot into the game already, but I'm always like, more. Let us be weird salmon people. Who cares? No. There hasn't been as strong of a demand that I've seen compared to how, remember the Octolings? Everyone was just waiting for that for so long since the first game. So they were planning it in the first one. Getting Defender. I'm starting to get the groove of how to do this. Look out! See the stamp. No! Ah! One good special like that drives us out of the center is enough to get that signal. It really feels like. Not going so well. Oh, what happened to Synth there? They just kind of ran in. Oh, jeez. Okay, he is a manta ray. I thought so, but I know that some people were saying stingray. It's because usually manta rays have his little feet. Usually that's on front of a manta ray, but I think there's a species of manta ray that has them the other way, where they do look like feet. I feel like we're getting overpowered, even though we have the same amount of enemies as normal. I don't know what it is. Crazy how much the big bubbler on the signal can just lock stuff down. Ah! I thought I had it. A little too slow. This is going to be extremely difficult. Especially because they rolled over almost all of us. It'll be very difficult to get the ink now, because we got two different ones spread out in a way that's real annoying. Who's using their vacuum? There we go, okay. Pushing into red. Did they respawn that fast? I just splatted you. They must have quick respawn or something, because it took them out and then in seconds they were back up respawning. Man, sorry. I thought about it and then I smelled it again. Curry, it's waiting for me. We gotta hit ruler so I can get out of here and go have a delicious meal. It's gonna wake Danny up in the middle of the night like a cartoon character, and she just floats down the stairs, led by her nose. Ooh, over to the curry. Curry is calling me. Alright, I'm gonna do something crazy here. No. I'm going to laugh because it was so stupid. I will change weapons. Do the custom junior. But I will also want to try something. Yeah, the curry is more motivating than the sea snails at this point. I got a bunch of sea snails. I don't have any curry in my belly. We have 85 sea snails. I'm gonna see. Oh, that would be painful. I'm gonna see what happens if I go over here. Feels sacrilege to go to Grizzco in the middle of the Splatfest. Is it just crazy enough to work? I don't know if anyone is even gonna... I'm gonna try and just see if I get a bonus for Splatfest. We'll do one. If I get the Grizzco Splatana once, I will be happy, because I just want to... We're not gonna get Boris tonight. Wow, that filled up quick. I want to experience the flying through the air with the Grizzco Splatana off the Sakai Station Tower, preferably. But also I just want to know if there's a Splatfest bonus. This is wild card, so it's going to be different weapons. Ultimate pivot. 20% chance to get the Grizzco Splatana tonight, though. I think that just started a little bit ago, so there is more time to do this, even after you do Splatfest. Okay. Whoop. Sloshing machine. This feels so weird. I broke my thing I was trying to do by not playing Salmon Run. I learned that you can get the flipper flopper to go after someone else if you want to lure it over to the basket by going on uninkable terrain. It'll jump to somebody else. Uh-oh. shots here. I forgot to put Ashley's Big Shot Beach artwork into the art. This is crazy. What is the pay grade on you folks? Uh-oh. Got the repeated sound effects there. Splatfest feels like it warmed me up for Salmon Run a lot. Wish it worked a little vice versa better. I feel like Salmon Run sometimes doesn't translate to playing normal Splatoon that well. Fizzy's gonna try to join in. There we go. Whee! My dreams have come true. Now, if only Boris just randomly. My meter is so low, and I bet everyone else's. The chances of getting Boris are so minuscule. Alright, who we got? See the slamming lid? I love doing that. Don't even have to wait for him. Uh-oh, big shot. Uh-oh. Didn't see Moz there. Uh-oh. I'm in a real bad spot. It's gonna be a little crazy. Go ahead and put my own little big shot thing down. Yep, use your specials if you got them, folks. I don't know if I can get up there. Big Shot Beach, the death trap. Who are we missing? Somebody needs reviving. I charged up and they got me. Okay. Perfect bomb. Get back here. No! My Splatana! I saw someone mention it would be cool if we, as a reward, like a new reward down the line, if we got Briscoe weapon skins for the normal ones. I think it would be kind of confusing to see the wrong, like have it not function the way you would think. Also, the Brella wouldn't have an umbrella, so that would be a little weird. Uh-oh, we lost someone. Well, not lost, but they're gone. They're dead. Good sniping, whoever's got the snipe rider. You're making it work. I miss Salmon Run. I'm having so much fun. No, I'm enjoying the Splatfest. Apologies to anyone who wanted to see the Splatfest stuff more. I'm a little worried about big shot. We have multiple big shots here, and I can't cover that flipper flopper that well. Ah, you got me. Thought we had it. Thank you. This is getting too intense over here at the basket. I think Big Shot's gonna be the death of us. Looking real bad by the basket. And they got the crab. I see ya. I don't think we're getting the quota. Yeah. Man, that was insane. What was the pay grade on that? Alright, let's see if we actually get a catalog bonus. That would be insane. Big Shot Beach is a boomin'. Yep. Oh, we had two... You don't really want two Grizzco Splatanas and a Snipe Rider. That was the problem there. I had a good weapon, but I think a couple of the others were stuck with some stinkers. Okay, catalog. Nope. I got the... You can still get the Conch Shells, but you don't get a Splatfest bonus. Alright. I'm a workaholic. Let's get back there. Oh, I'm sorry, Fizzy Pop. I was just kind of testing that out to see if you can play. I knew you could play Salmon Run during the Splatfest, but I feel bad doing Salmon Run. We'll get back to Salmon Run another time. We're in the middle of the party festival. Oh, let me... I got rewards, though. I gotta grab those. Yeah, no bonus, unfortunately. You have to really hate the Splatfest to not want to do it now. Oh, we did get the new, uniform. I don't think I have one of those yet, right? For May? Because we didn't play last week. That's the Imperial Trooper looking Star Wars sort of thing. Even though, yeah, there's a party going, but the work doesn't end for some. Ain't that just the way? Oh, okay. So there's an example of... That's one of the emotes from Drizzle Season. And because we already had it, we get cash instead. But the Drizzle Season stuff does pop up there. In the kind of orange-red. Different capsules. There we go. Okay, let's get Ruler and get some curry. Everyone, go make yourself delicious curry. Could be Indian curry, could be Japanese curry, it's all good. Thai curry. Hazard level is 166. Okay, it felt a little more intense. I don't know. Not that you would lie to me. Thank you, Charchu, for letting me know. I forgot to look at that. That was... I think just because big shots were really making the basket feel like a war zone. I got to play the Grizzco Splatana. I'm just sad that... Because the Grizzco weapons, they rotate on wildcards. And it became time to have the Splatana up, and they kind of, I don't want to say wasted it, but they used it during a Splatfest when people aren't going to play as much. Normal, you know, Grizzco. It's got normal mode. Salmon Run has become normal mode for me. Look at, we got 2 wipers and 2 stampers. What is going on with Splatana tonight? It's just reminding me of the Grizzco Splatana. I miss him already. Let's not let the roller shark me. Oh, there's the roller. Alright, Custom Junior here, hopefully will work for us. Comes the roller. Okay. They're sharking on the edge there, but they're not going to get through. Yeah, use your bubble. It won't shave you. What are you worried about behind me? Who's with us from our squad? Kendo? Does this go downwards? I'm wondering how far... Okay, it does actually go down the pyramid. Maybe should have saved that for when they were pushing, but that's okay. I mentioned before that the weight breaker can struggle going up or down different levels to the point where often it just doesn't seem like it hits that well if you're... Ah! Avenge me, wave breaker! Now they're jumping. They got a... on the opposite side. Oh. There was a beacon. Is that arc? Okay. I hear the bring of a curling bomb got me. I hear the bring of a special popping, and I'm like, is that us? Who's stamping? Yeah, this is gonna be close. I might have to do some subterfuge. I'm a little worried about Team Wisdom having more ink. Okay. What was that? It sounded like scaffolding creaking or something at the end. Okay, good. We need these wins. I need to eat. Hungry for victory. Worked pretty good. Once again, Ashley, thank you for the recommendation. Junior, serving me well. We make Japanese curry more often. I miss Indian curry. I want naan. Sorry to everyone who's hungry and probably can't make a meal in the middle of the night if you're in the Americas. Attacking does seem difficult on this. I feel like I've had a lot better win record defending. Oh, are we? Okay, yeah, we're with Kendo. I should practice rolling my torpedoes, because they function like normal bombs if you can roll them. They not actually, okay. And they don't do that much damage if you roll them, but they at least work a little bit like a splat bomb. Torpedoes are good. Just not that used to using them. Indian cuisine, that is like, I think has the rare distinction of a entire style of cooking and flavors that everything I've eaten from it has been good. There's nothing that I was like, oh, I don't really like this. With everything in the world, I haven't going on, you know, I haven't gone to a good Indian restaurant in a while. I miss that. Easy bombs. Couldn't get over him. Just a splatter shot. I can't aim that far. I think I mentioned before that this technically, because of the junior having the learner permit equivalent sticker on the case when you get it, and then this one having the one for like a senior. This is technically should be like the splatter shot senior instead of the splatter shot, yeah, custom splatter shot. I feel like we're not having a great time defending this stamp. We already lost it, yeah. And there it goes, yep. I don't know what's going on, but we're defending and it's backfiring this time. There we go. Oh, I got him at least. Rye bread. I don't want rye, I want naan. Oh, okay. I We died together in each other's arms. Definitely try Indian if you get the chance. The way that I got into it was a college trip. We went to like a buffet of it, and that was a really good way. I feel like the food at a buffet is not always going to be like the highest quality stuff necessarily. It was really good, but I think going to like, if you can go to somewhere that has a variety, it's a good introduction to a style of cuisine, because you can try a few things and then you know what you like a little more, instead of having to commit to one thing. Or do like a family style dining. But yeah, that was a good way to learn, like, oh, I love tikka masala, I love samosa, I love the rice, I love naan. Yeah. So much good stuff. Oh, okay, I guess we came back at the end there. I talk about this sometimes with Danny, where we'll have foods that I'm like, I want to try a good version of that, because it's almost like the Panda Express factor, where often, ooh, we got a cursed number there. Often it's like, okay, I'm gonna try a new style of food. Usually someone's not gonna like break the bank on it. They're gonna try the Panda Express version of, you know, Chinese food, for an example, maybe, if you go there, and that's all that you have in your area. And then you try one that's kind of like, it's like the fast food version of a food, and it can be easy to be like, I don't know if I really like that. And then you never, some people never try a style of cuisine again because they had a lackluster version of it. So it's kind of, yeah, it catches a lot of people, where I think some people would be like, I don't like that style, but if you tried a really good version of it, you probably would. But I feel like it's hard to find a bad Indian restaurant, from my opinion. Some types of cuisines I feel like are skewed towards being like seen as high-end, like Japanese food is often a little expensive because it's popular or seen as like a, yeah, expensive restaurant food. That can be tough to try easily. A lot of stuff I've started making, like Ashley was talking about, making it at home or making it on my own, because you can't always get stuff easily, and it's cheaper if you know you like something. Oh, we are attacking, huh? Good to know. I was just trying to get out of spawn that whole time and talk about food. I gotcha. Kendo, you got it. Alright, we got both the signals thanks to Kendo. I didn't get either of those. Indian curry and Japanese curry are very distinct from each other, but they're both extremely good. Japanese curry can be pretty simple because you can get the little blocks of it and just add it in a little later on. They got a vendetta against me, that ceiling fan. Definitely a big fan of throwing a bunch of stuff in a slow cooker and then adding some flavoring, because that works for a lot of different styles of meals. But I mentioned before, I like to make stir fry, and I'll make Korean bulldog spicy noodles that are really good. I'm making myself way too hungry. I gotta do that again. I got green onions waiting for me in the fridge. But a lot of stuff, yeah, if you can find something that's cheap, like noodles, and then add more and more things, like I'm gonna add garlic to this, I'm gonna, you know, keep trying to make it more and more flavored, or more of an actual meal. That's how you do it. Instead of springing for a crazy amount of ingredients and stuff when you don't know if you're gonna make it great the first time. I don't know why I'm getting so much. Yeah, it's just because I'm hungry. But and also, I do a lot of cooking. Let's get Team Power back at their base. Magnemite. Were they trying to do Magnemite? Magnemite. Fizzy Pop. Yeah, that you can't. I recommend if you're gonna go to Indian, get like a tikka masala or something that is like a nice, juicy chicken. I was gonna try to describe the flavor, and I'm like, no, I need to stop, or I'm gonna be too hungry to get the rest of the points I need. But yeah, definitely try naan bread. Look at that. Getting some good bonuses. Okay, we're getting pretty close here. I think we can hit ruler. Let me jump out, get some food in game. Someone made, I think, some of the actual Splatoon food in real life, and I would probably eat it, but look at that. You got shrimp, crab, noodles, a fried egg. I think there's some type of bread in there. There's just so much stuff. It's too many different things. You'd spend forever eating it because there's so much different stuff to chomp into or crack open the shells, and then you'd spend forever on the toilet afterwards because that's just a lot of variety to put in your stomach. Yeah, good job, Kendo. Thank you for getting those signals. I tried to at least be an ink shield by standing in front of you. I wanna, yeah, I'll try it again if I play a weapon with crab, but it seemed like turning into the crab ball and just standing right near whoever's getting attacked is kind of a nice damage sponge. I'm getting the hang of this map, honestly, and having you guys help me out has been really helpful to actually get some good wins. Thank you so much, everyone who's participating. I'll mention again, if you haven't been here for the beginning, we will have Mario Kart on Monday. Hopefully we'll have Danny as a part of that too. Gonna do a tournament, hopefully excuse me, getting hiccups. Hopefully a racing tournament and a battle tournament. I would like to do both, depending on how much time we spend on that. And then I think most likely, I didn't mention this, but I'm gonna maybe try to stream Tuesday and Wednesday to finish up Breath of the Wild, and then take a little bit of a break on Thursday, but Thursday night, technically Friday at midnight, would be when Tears of the Kingdom launches. So, stream-filled week here, folks. I think before if I add that extra Breath of the Wild stream to finish stuff up, it'll go even higher. But I think I looked and I was like, I was just gonna have 18 stream days out of the 31 days of May. Or no, just May have 30. 30 days of April, May, and November. Okay. But that might be 19 streaming days out of 30 then. More than half. If I bump that up again to try to finish Breath of the Wild, so. I'm in good spirits. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying. I understand if you can't make all the streams. I appreciate anyone watching live or after the fact. I'm getting real cheeky over here, getting into their spawn. I'm starting to hit my groove again, if you haven't noticed. Actually doing a little better. Whoever's sniping for us is doing a good job. No! Junior's pretty good at taking out the Ultra Signal, I've noticed. Or taking out the Ultra Stamp. There's too many Ultras in this game. Because it does fire so fast. I'm doing some cheeky wave breakers to hopefully stop people. Yep, tracking them at their base. Uh-oh. Now they're getting into our base. Everyone's going after him, though. I'm gonna maybe not head over there too far. Can I get one more? There we go. I don't know why I thought I had super chump again for like a split second. They got the signal. That was so quick at the end there. We'll see how we did. Paneer. Cooking stream. I thought about cooking it old school again. Need a set. I need a good like cooking set. Back in the old days when I would make cooking it old school videos, I wasn't as self-conscious about my kitchen and stuff, but not that I live like a goblin, but time for bed for Ashley. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. I know Ashley's excited for Mario Kart. She's gonna give us a run for our money here. She beats me in Mario Kart frequently whenever we play, so. Okay, let's keep going. I'm pretty close to the end. I hope you have a good night, Ashley. Rest up. Take care. Handful of wins, and we'll be out of here, folks. I noticed, yeah, my stream endurance has gone up a lot. You've probably noticed. I can kind of play for longer. Even with Splatoon, that is kind of draining. I think I'm okay with being able to play for longer with it, but part of that is also the excitement of Tears of the Kingdom. I'm so ready for that. Even though I mentioned a little anxious about trying to play it at launch immediately, but we'll see how it goes. Something unfamiliar, I worry I'm gonna be like, oh, what if I struggle with the puzzles? But that's part of it. You guys are hopefully gonna enjoy the experience of watching someone play the game for the first time. If you're not playing it yourself, please check out the stream or video. Yeah. Mario Kart would be a nice palate cleanser between a bunch of this stuff. I'm very rusty at Mario Kart, I'm sure, but I get to check out the new tracks and stuff. I really want to see the new Yoshi track. I have not played the Yoshi's Island track that they added. I love the music. I'm not huge into a lot of the Yoshi series games, because they're fine, but I prefer Mario games usually than the Yoshi platformers, but I will say Yoshi's Island is still extremely good and innovative. It has so many cool little gimmicks and level stuff. And try to blob that. He's gonna. Nope, they flicked it out of the way. Let's go. Yeah, stamp him. They ultra stamped right through him there. Ah, that was close. I should have zeroed in a little, but into the brush. Dark Samus is after me. That's Kendo, right? That keeps stamping on people as soon as they get over there. There we go. The blobs were not lobbed today. Ah! It feels like somebody mentioning that they didn't really finish Breath of the Wild. I've heard if you were the type of person that maybe were not as into... Uh-oh, they distracted us. If you didn't fully get into Breath of the Wild, you might still really enjoy Tears of the Kingdom more from some of the preview stuff that was released. That is what it felt like was the consensus from people. We'll see. I'm excited because it's going to be familiar but very, very different from the looks of it. Get over here, you brush. What are they doing? They're just kind of hanging out in their spawn, or did they sneak around? Here comes the booyah. They're waiting for Team Wisdom to give them a big opening, I feel like. Ah! Went down the hill. I should have held my ground. I feel like Kendo just constantly has the... They're getting so much turf with their Splatana, and then they have it ready. As soon as someone tries to cap it, they crunch them. Oh, they got it right at the end. Please be careful with spoilers. I know we're playing Splatoon, but please don't talk about Tears of the Kingdom with anything not officially revealed. Thank you. Busy Pop. I should have called you out specifically, but just everyone included in that. Thank you. Because I know a lot of people are excited. I don't want to have the game spoiled for anybody. Alright. We are pretty close. We should at least get one more conch shell. And then, yeah. A couple more good wins. I think we got it. I keep forgetting to cycle out, but I appreciate Kendo helping me get all these wins at the end here. Try and do a cool hop off the wall. Like, oh, nope. There we go. I love the squid roll. I feel like that's outside of more general, like the egg throw in Salmon Run and the squid roll in normal multiplayer, but also in Salmon Run, I think are my favorite mechanical additions to this game. Oh, my brain is activating from the coffee. I am ready to splat for Team Courage. Pterodactyl, I'm having a good time on this map. I know it's kind of polarizing because there's almost no cover. Very small. Had a quick swig of coffee there. I can talk about it more while we actually get into it. Uh-oh. My headphones unplugged. Ah! The sky is beautiful. Okay. I can't hear anything, but I think we're fine. Okay, good. I put my coffee cup down and I pulled my headphone wire out. That's a new one. But yeah, I like the map so far. It's definitely small, but that's not necessarily that bad. Polarizing, like I mentioned, because of how good it is for some weapons being so condensed. Ah! I didn't get anybody there. I snuck right up. Tried. Okay. Kirby's back. Hi, Kirby. I don't know if he left, but I know a lot of people got their splatting in. Gotta get my aim better. A lot of people got a lot of their ranks and stuff yesterday, and then... Well, be careful. I'm trying to... Oh, I'm sorry! They're on my team, technically. Are they behind us? Okay, that was the blobs bouncing around. Yeah, the Nautilus is a good example of a weapon that is really good on this map because Splatlinks can hit almost the whole map. Nope, now they're camping us back here. Thank you. Good job, Kendo. Okay, that's most of the team. If someone can get in there and grab that. I think we're respawning. No! Wiped a lot of the team, but too little too late. definitely, now that I'm like getting more used to the map and able to play a little more aggressive, I'm having more fun on this one. I think this is one of those maps that you do kind of have to go in. Somebody mentioned that earlier. You kind of do have to push your way in. I got somebody with my torpedo. There we go. I'm going to try to be a nuisance in the last 10 seconds here. I got carbon rolled, but hopefully that helped a little. Okay. Home stretch, folks. Ah! I thought we had that. They got back the middle right at the end. A valiant effort. Is anyone else trying to get in here? I want to make sure. I'm having fun with Kendo, but I want to make sure that other people get a chance. There we go. Pretty close. I'll jump out, and then if Kendo wants to jump in again with me, they can, but I want to see if anyone's... It looks like Kendo, yeah. A couple people that I'm not sure if they are actually on Team Courage. That's the problem with the Splatfest 2. Compared to Big Run, everyone's on the same team against the Salmonids, but Splatfest... Oh, we got JCN back. Okay. Splatfest, you gotta be on the right team to play with each other. Power's in the lead slightly at halftime, yes, Jimbles. Like a percentage or two. So nothing too crazy. Tower, yeah, Power was getting in the friendly fire. They were embracing the evil of the Demon Pig King. Seemed like I also shot one of them in the back, to be to be frank. So that might be on me on that last match there. Yeah, seems like it's anyone's fest. I'm getting into the junior a lot, I'm noticing. Starting to get my movement back. I'm riding a bicycle. I'm like riding the Master Cycle Zero. I'm really wondering if they're going to bring back the motorcycle dirt bike from Breath of the Wild. I wonder if that seems like something that would maybe be kept in Breath of the Wild. Because it seems like the new game is like, okay, we're emphasizing Zonai stuff instead of Sheikah stuff. So I have a feeling a lot of the Sheikah stuff is just not going to come back. But that's fine. You got to have unique things to return to Breath of the Wild for. Okay. Defending again. Is this Team Courage? Yep, friendly fire. And I am orange. Weird. I wish I could turn on color lock if I knew it was going to be a friendly fire match. Not that this orange is bad, but... Okay, they got a sniper on their side. Okay. Threw my wave breaker down, but I saw it tumble down the hill, which it makes sense. Does it have a sticky thing on the bottom? Get that? Everyone was back here. The wave breaker must have some type of suction thing, right? To be able to not just immediately fall down. You put it on a sloped surface. Got a little silly there, but managed to get him. We have a charger on our team, so you'd think it would be a little easier with this map. That's our buddy. Got out of range. Oh, nope. It was in range, because they're using the same weapon. Oh, jeez. Brutal. Throwing the ultra stamp at us. Ugh. This is not going so great. I don't know what happened, but we're definitely getting camped here. Go. Oh, now I'm getting tracked. I should be careful. Okay. I'm having a hard time getting out of this corner. I think the super chump was like blocking my shots. I didn't know the cannon could do that, seemingly. I almost called it the chunky boy. I don't know why. The CH in there from chump, CHU. He hit me with the chunky boy. It's my new dance move on Ink Talk. Oh, Kirby can play some more. Let's see if we can get a game with you, Kirby. Yeah, one or two good ones should be it. You want to jump in, Kirby? I'll have you make a room. Void changed their name. They're now Thinker. Like the Rodin sculpture? Should we change back to NZAP so I can use the chunky boy here? I do like this junior. We have a torpedo. The auto bomb has been fun. Let's switch up since we're almost done. Let's use a different. What about Kraken? Let's try Kraken for the last bit here. I got 2 super jumps on my headphones. I didn't even realize. Pretty good. All right, Kirby, where are you? It's taking a while to load. Yeah, I feel like Kraken would be pretty good at locking down the signal. Did we had Kraken during the last Splatfest, right? Because yeah, it was post. We have Big Run, then a Splatfest, then a Splatfest usually is the pattern. But yeah, I don't remember Kraken on the Ultra Signal last time and how that was going. Kirby also wants to use Kraken. We could double Kraken. One of us could Kraken to absorb shots while the other person gets the signal. Whatever we want to do. Whatever gets me eating curry sooner. Grisha is just about done after playing for 5 hours of Team Wisdom. How did that go? Do you feel like was almost no mirror matches? I heard Team Wisdom might have been the least popular team. I almost picked it, honestly. I really do like all the teams. A little less on Team Power. I just feel like I want to be Zelda or Link. No. I like the blue and the green more than red. Alright, we're double 96, cracking it up. Let's try to remember how to use the Kraken. I need to get more experience with it, honestly. I hope yeah, that's one of my wishes with the new season is we get at least like 2 more weapons with Kraken, so it's not just 2. And same with Super Chump. You gotta remember to throw my shield out, and then... Yeah. Not necessarily stick too close to your shield, because then you can get a bomb thrown at you. And die from that. Here you go. I could tell it was loading. Okay, a lot of mirror matches. Oh, interesting. With Team Wisdom. I would think that they didn't have... I saw some people say that the teams were pretty evenly split amongst their friend group, but we never know until the end. Wisdom is defending this one. It's funny because they mentioned power spawn camping, and then I'm like, I kind of noticed that too. I don't want to generalize, but Ganondorf would be a spawn camper. They're pushing us back. Oop. Ah, you got me. Trying to get around that. I also was like, I Kraken to go in, and then I realized, I was like, uh-oh. Team Power's trying to get the signal. I need to give them room to do that. Try to get our turf up at least a little bit more. 96 gal, not the best for this. Also, I have to tell myself we're not defending. I'm worried about that Nautilus outranging me if I'm not careful. Jeez. Descended upon by 3 different weapons. Try to get in there, help Kirby out. Watch behind you, Kirby. Okay. Oh no, Kirby. Should have used Color Lock when Kirby was playing. So that we could potentially have the green, or pink ink. The official Kirby color. Be interesting. I guess we kind of missed the window with the new Kirby game, right? They could have done a Kirby Splatfest. They already got both of the signals. Well, I didn't realize they were behind me. There's little fans in the one corner. Team Power is kind of doing some friendly fire a little bit. Be careful about that. What are we doing here? Okay. They're really pushing in on Team Wisdom. Ah. I need to back up more. Try to use my range. A little more than I am. Kirby's a Kraken! Don't fight us, Team Power. Stop it. They're jerks. Okay. Took out the Nautilus at least. Fundamentally, I think when the two attackers start fighting, it can be a little like, come on. Learn the rules, Ganondorf. They're power hungry, yeah, that's true. Okay. Good job, folks. Kirby, you look just like your drawings of you. And so do I. I look like the drawings of me, too. Where's Kirby? While they're in here, let's get some of this artwork. Oh, hold on. Make sure we don't get max rank off camera. Okay, we have one more. I wanted to find the one artwork here. It's all beautiful. But Kirby, oh, I think I just have to reset it because it's the beginning. Kirby did a cool artwork for the Discord for hitting 300 members. I think we're around 350 at this point. There it is. Look, it looks just like me, except I got to put on a different shirt. But and tons of little boids pouring into the bog. All right, last Kraken match, but I'm gonna actually use the roller this time. Maybe I will regret this decision, but we're gonna do it. Thank you for jumping back in, Kirby. I think winner loses is going to be the last one, folks. Should get enough points either way. Let them take the signals, and this is how they treat us. This is why Link shouldn't ally with Ganondorf. This has been a good... Yeah, this is one of those, like, okay, this is a very obvious Splatfest theme, but I'm happy that they did have it happen. Timing was perfect. A little close to the game launching for me, because that's a lot to do before Tears of the Kingdom comes out, but I had a fun time. Hope you did too. I think this one went a little smoother than some of the ones in the past. For me, at least. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Oh no, Kirby. Anyone else want to jump in? Feel free. I would be fine if Wisdom won, because I almost picked them, and they have the most beautiful ink of the three, in my opinion. If no one else is jumping back in, you can jump back in again, Kirby, if you want. There we go. Alright. Kraken time. I have not been doing as well with the roller, honestly. The roller set Crack-On Splat Roller. I do really like the design of this. I'm nostalgic for it from the other Splatoons, but I kind of think Squid Beacon can be a little limiting. Especially, I'm realizing on this map, I'm just not going to really need to use it much because it's so small. We don't need to super jump that much. Alright, let's see if we can get a win to finish. I picked a bad weapon for it, but here we are. We're in it. We're defending. Okay. If I hide beacons around, it does make people show up on the map when they're close to it, enemies, but if I hide beacons around, they might waste their time trying to destroy them instead of getting the objective. Yeah, like that. So we can jump there. I don't really need to bother with that necessarily. They Kraken. There's a Kraken battle going on, folks. I'm gonna get in on this. There we go. I actually got one of the charge Kraken splats. Take that. Okay. Not too shabby. I specifically delayed my Kraken slightly so that I could wait for the end of their Krakens. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Can't get over there. My weapon's too close range. Getting so many rollers. There's another Crack-On against us, right? Every team has one Crack-On. This is the roller battle of the century here. Ah! Thought I had that. There's so many beacons. So many unnecessary beacons. Look out, Kirby. Satisfying. There we go. Well, they got both of theirs, unfortunately, and they each have one. Thought maybe they were in the corner there. Gotta heal, gotta heal. Feels so tough to actually get the ink you need at the end, unless you go in and try to mess up their spawn. Once both signals are on either side, but I had a fun one. I feel like it was still a fun experience of hitting people with the Kraken, despite blue ending up. Oh, they really pushed into our spawn. We might have had that if we had kept our spawn linked, but I was too focused having fun using the Kraken to charge right through people. They got us with the goofy hat from the catalog, too. Okay, we were a popular target. We did a lot of splatting. Had a lot of fun here tonight, folks. I think that is about it for me. Here we go. Alright, we're a ruler. Hope everyone had a good time. Make sure you take care of yourselves. I'm going to try to rest up a little bit, and I will, of course, see you guys soon for more streams, but a little break tomorrow from streaming, and then got a bunch of stuff in store. Monday, Mario Kart. Maybe Tuesday and Wednesday, both Breath of the Wild. Then we have Tears of the Kingdom on Friday. Lots of stuff in store, so I hope you are ready for a bunch of streams. I'm excited. This is a good Splatfest to welcome in the new Zelda. Let's get the members going. The treat givers especially. We gotta thank them. There we go. Okay. We did have a new member. It was T-Man. I'll get you on the next one, T-Man. Thank you so much to the 3rd tier members. Ashley, Mark, Elena, Zach, Josh, Kayla, and Somberline, our highest supporters right now. And then, of course, we got the Night Owls, Luigi, Steven, Sawyer, bunch of you guys. Haven't played with Sawyer in a bit. Hope they're doing good. A lot of you jump in and play, and that's part of the, if you want to join the channel, there is a link down in the description. Tier 2, Night Owls gets guaranteed spot on the friends list to play stuff with me, like Splatfest. But, of course, thank you to all the early birds as well, Tier 1 supporters. Appreciate y'all. It's because of you I can stream so much and eat curry to my heart's content after the stream. Got to play with a few of you tonight. I think we had Valions was in there briefly at the beginning. JCN in there. Kailani was hanging out. Thank you all. Larry celebrated their membership. Kendo. There they are. And then the last two, Pretend. T-Man's in there as well with Weasley and Rennie. Thank you all so much. Take it easy. Take care of yourselves. Have a good Splatfest. And have a good time until I see you again. Goodbye. I can't turn the stream off and roll. Here we go. Goodbye.